At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break, and the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees? Through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop, you can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. 859-CALL-ASK. In Lexington and now in London.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in Somerset.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at minguabeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua beef jerky meat sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
we're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free.
859-CALL-US.
In Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic. Tonight, the Knights take on Fort Thomas Highlands Bluebirds out of Northern Kentucky, a 5A coach that's ranked number 5 in the state. They're ranked in the top 10. Lexington Catholic number 3 in 3A. They're right behind Boyle County, their arch nemesis. Lexington Catholic comes in with that vaunted passing attack, and Highlands comes in with more of a ground attack, but they will throw it if they have to keep you honest. And what do you expect here tonight, Coach?
Wow. I expect a game that's going to be the final is going to be predicated on turnovers and maybe the kicking game, because I think these two teams are reasonably well balanced. I don't see too many teams in the state of Kentucky that can stop the passing game of Bo Allen. And those receivers, Gary, they have so many receivers on Lexington Catholic's team. So the object is to get to him, to pressure Bo to stay in the pocket, but to have to throw the ball under pressure.
Fort Thomas Highlands is in their white with the blue numerals, and Lexington Catholic, they're in the blue tonight with the white numerals and the black pants. The captains are making a way out on the field here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. We'll set the lineups for you. For Fort Thomas Highlands, we know they will start at center Max Dierig. Dierig is a 6'3", 240 junior. The guards are Brock Huber, Will Salmon. Salmon is 6'1", 200 pounds and a senior. On the left side, Brock Huber is 6 foot 235 and a junior. The left tackles, Dylan Turner, 6'1", 240 junior. Right tackles, Trent Johnson, 6'3", 241 and a senior. The tight end, or wide out if you will, Austin King, 6'3", 210 senior. The other wide out, Nate Roberts, 6'2", 190. And in the backfield, you got Joe Butin, a sophomore. He's back there. The quarterback is Grady Kramer, Coach, 6'4", 200 pounds. He's 47 of 88. He has thrown for 7 touchdown passes this year. You compare that, though, to his counterpart, the great quarterback at Lexington Catholic, Bo Allen's got 19 touchdown passes already.
And like 1,400 yards passing too. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. But we heard through the grapevine up here that Highlands has some of the best defensive backs in 5A. So
that's what they tout. They tout that. Cooper Swalback is the other running back for Highlands, 5'10", 180-pound senior. And I tell you what, I talked to Dave Gaduli, my friend up at Fort Thomas Highlands, and he kind of stays close to this Highlands program. And he said Brian Huddleston is a good defender, a middle linebacker, and obviously comes in on offense. But we'll watch for Huddleston, too. He wears number 1 for Fort Thomas Highlands. The offense for Lexington Catholic will be as usual. The center will be Jackson Gentry, 6'1", 220-pound sophomore. They shuffled them a little bit last week. They had to reshuffling that offensive line. They all 5 were there. Osborne, I think, moved over to the right tackle. Rumpke moved inside, and then you got Sammy Vaughn and Zach DeGraff. Vaughn goes 6'7", 280. So it was a little bit of shuffling on that offensive line last week, Coach.
Well, yeah, that's a coaching thing. They look during the week and see where the strength of the defense is and where the rush is coming from and so on.
Here's those wideouts that Coach was talking about. Jackson Corbett, he is a 6'1" sophomore, 11 catches, 4 touchdowns coming in. Nathan Schnurr, he has 17 catches, 364 yards. The young man, number 1, Nathan Schnurr, Coach, whenever he catches the football, he runs for over 20 yards per catch.
Hard-nosed son of a gun. I tell you what, he's a tough guy. He'll catch the ball anywhere. Highlands won the toss and will receive, Gary.
Luke Powell, the senior, will be a wideout as well. Keith Brinkman's a running back. Tommy Knopp, a senior. That's the offense. The defense will look like this up front. It'll be Sammy Vaughn at nose, Justin Tackett of the defensive end, 220-pounder, Mark Rumpke, 6'2", 270 senior defensive end. The night linebacker is Clay Callahan, and you got Brian Emnett. Emnett, by the way, the 6'2" senior, he's the leading tackler on this team, Coach.
That's nice to see these seniors participate too. Hey, I got to go ahead, finish up because I've got a question.
The other line, John Martin Sims, the other linebacker, he made that play last week that made number 2 on SportsCenter's top 10. You said that'd be a top 10 play. Dylan Bracken's a rover. We'll see Philip Arumba back there as well, a will linebacker. Nathan Schnurr, Henry Holthouse, who, by the way, he's going to be on the Scholastic Ball Report this Sunday. Henry's on there. Cameron Coulter, he's the other corner. So that's the defense for Lexington Catholic. And right off the bat, we're going to see Trey Woody because he's the kicker for the Knights of Lex Cath, and he will be kicking off to. We're probably going to have Allfield back deep and Huddleston. Those are the 2 return men for Fort Thomas Highlands.
Okay, got a question for you real quick. Number 10, Colin Hollingsworth, related to.
Well, that's Hollingsworth. You talking about Collinsworth?
Yeah.
Well, no, his sons have one's graduated from Notre Dame and the other played football at Notre Dame.
Man, they could play.
They were good. I remember following Austin. He came down here and played and Jack played down here too, I think, a wideout. But they were sensational players for Fort Thomas Highlands. Well, Highlands has 23 state championships. That's second to only Louisville Trinity, who has 25, I believe it is.
Crazy, I'll tell you. They've been good for years and years. Kind of slipped a little bit the last couple of years.
Yes,
but we've heard rumors that they're back up. So
it's going to be Fort Thomas Highlands receiving, and Lexington Catholic will kick from left to right as we look down here. Joe Allen, our videographer, and William Warfield producing, as always, on PrepSpin.com. The Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week. We gave you the starting lineups for Fort Thomas Highlands. And Grady Kramer, 6'4", coach. He's got the good size there, the quarterback for Fort Thomas Highlands.
Yeah, he looks really good. We were looking at him and several other players. It looks like a small college team, some of these guys out there. It'll be interesting to see Kramer's philosophy right here early. The Weinrich and his football team like to run the football, but they're capable of throwing a lot of stuff too.
Hunter Allfield is back deep at the 10 to the near side. To the far is Bryson Huddleston. They're going to receive this Trey Woody kick here. And we want to welcome Bluegrass Preps. Rob Bacigalupo and all the folks up at Bluegrass Preps tuning in tonight because of Fort Thomas Highlands playing here out of Northern Kentucky. They always tune in, and they do a great job up there at Bluegrass Preps. I know that's my source for when I want to keep up with Northern Kentucky sports. I just go to Bluegrass Preps and Rob's website. That's a sensational job they do up there.
And that helps you keep track of your vaunted Boone County Rebels.
They did beat Holmes last week 49-0, Coach.
How about that?
Maybe they're back. So here's Trey Woody waiting for the long pause. The officials having a long meeting here. They're talking about the game. Now we're ready to go. By the way, we want to set those officials for tonight's game, Coach, as you had them there on your print. And we will go with the referees, Steve Pittman, umpires Bailey Brewer, head linesman Shane Norris, line judges Greg Schlomer, Brent Kennedy's the back judge. And one of your former players came up here. He's an alternate tonight.
Sean Gurton is an alternate. This is his first year as an official. Proud of Sean. Way to go, Sean. Work with these high school football kids.
Huddleston is to the far side, and to the near side is Hunter Allfield. Set to receive this Trey Woody kick, and this high school football game, these are two titans in high school football. Lexington Catholic's number 3 in the state, undefeated, and Highlands number 5 in 5A. Here's the kick. It'll be Allfield drifting back at the 7. Allfield, and he is going to reverse it now to Huddleston up to the 15. He's to the 20, breaks a tackle to the 30, and he's to the 40, spins around, knocked down finally at the 42. Highlands will start with great field position, and coming up there to get him for the Lexington Catholic Knights kicking team was Sean Gallagher.
Gallagher came up and saved the day. Actually, they had him pinned back there around the 20-yard line, but he broke free, just broke a couple tackles.
Fort Thomas Highlands will start in excellent field position at the 43-yard line, and they'll have to go only 57 yards as we're just underway here with Highlands and Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic Knights, the Bluebirds of Highlands, and they will bring out of the backfield. They've got Cooper Swalback back there, and the quarterback is Grady Kramer. He's set back there. They got triple receivers out to the top. Allfield is set to the bottom. First down at the 43-yard line. Movement by Catholic. Quick pass over to the far side by King. He catches it. King up to the midfield stripe. Great catch and run. Pickup of about 6 or 7 yards for Austin King, the 6'3 senior.
Quick screen, a quick screen. Good way to start a game. Quick screen to see what the coverage is. Take a good look at it. Pretty safe throw.
Adam Wire splits out to the top. To the bottom, Roberts, Allfield, and King, the triple receivers. Quick pass over to Wire. He's got it, and he's got the first down. Well, I don't know. Depends on the mark. I think he's got it to the 47-yard line. And the stop was made over there by, I think, Nathan Schnurr made that stop.
I think Schnurr came up, right? It is a first down. Another quick pass on the outside, little hitch pattern. So they're hitting him short. They had that stacked trips over here the last 2 times. Now they're in a regular trips.
Kramer 2 for 2 so far. Gives inside Swalback, breaks in the backfield, and he's pulled down. What a play. Turned in, and that is big Sammy Vaughn.
Yeah, we're going to hear his name a lot, Gary.
6'7",
oh, man.
280.
Yeah, it's hard to block. He plays that edge so well. It's hard to get out there and get outside these guys.
That's a big loss of about 4. Second down and 14. First big play turned in by the Lexington Catholic defense. Triple receivers to the top. Swalback the slot to the right. And here's Kramer back to pass. Throws it down the left side. He's got a receiver down there, Allfield. Runs under it and catches it down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal Highlands as the catch was made by Hunter Allfield.
I'll tell you what, Kramer, that was a great throw. An absolutely beautiful throw. Right over the shoulder on just a streak pattern or a go pattern. Nice job.
They spotted at the 8-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal for Highlands at the 8-yard line. Give back to Butin. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped immediately. And a nice play turned in there. And we're waiting to see the number. That's number 10 making the play, and that's Chandler Caudle. Caudle made a nice play. 2nd down and goal at the 8-yard line for Highlands. Butin and Swalback. They give to Swalback right side on the sweep. Swalback cuts back inside, hit and dropped. Maybe got a yard, but good play turned in by Arumva. Arumva turned him in, Coach.
Yeah, and Schnurr overran the play. He came in a little too deep, and the runner cut inside him. They have a little interesting split between the guard and the center, and I'm trying to figure out why they're doing that. What are they setting up on those last plays?
3rd and goal at the 6-yard line. Kramer looking, passing. He's got an open receiver, and he overthrows him in the back of the end zone. He had a wide open receiver, Sammy Vincent, and Vincent was open. They're going to have to go for a field goal.
Yeah, they ran a little go out and up pattern, and the quarterback, you practice that throw all the time, Gary. Kramer practices that throw in practice constantly. Throw to the pylon, the back pylon, but he overthrew it. He got a little excited.
Nick Bowman, the place kicker, will be in there. They're going to mark it down at the 13, so it'll be a 23-yard field goal. Should be a chip shot here for Bowman. 4-4 Thomas Highlands. That would put them up early. The Bowman's kick is up, and he's got plenty of leg, and it is perfect. 3-0 Highlands jumps out on top of Lexington Catholic. 9:29 to go in the first quarter here. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopaedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopaedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Bowman set to kick off. Back deep is Trenton Neuer. Here's the kick, and Bowman gets into that one, drives Neuer back deep into the end zone. Touchback for Highlands. So good kick there by Bowman. He's got a good leg, Coach.
That's a weapon. That's a weapon right there. That ball was on a rocket out of here. Well, it'll be interesting here. Let's see what kind of defense. Let's take a look at his defense for Highlands and see what they're doing, what they're thinking about against his passing attack.
Mason Swalback is a linebacker. They got Ben Sisson, Zach Lewin, and Connor Zell up front. Bryson Huddleston's a linebacker. Jackson Hagedorn, Nick Bowman. We'll check the secondary for you here. I see Jason No back there in the secondary. Bo Allen from the 20-yard line, looking to pass. Fires it out. He's got his man, Brownell, to the 25, to the 30. Stiff arms the man to 40. Still going 50, down to the 45-yard line.
That was nice. They just beat that zone on the outside really well.
Johnny Woodall.
Nice job. I tell you what, he's been a player this year, Gary. He's made some big plays.
So Johnny Woodall with a great catch and run. He picked up, Coach, 36 yards on that.
And they just barely shoestringed him or from behind, got his heels and brought him down.
Tommy Knopp splits out to the top, and the backs are split in the backfield. They give now right side, and that's going to be Nichols. He's tripped up at the 43-yard line. Got a player down for Highlands and for Lex Calf.
Yeah, the helmet came off of one.
Yeah. So. Luke Powell will split out to the top with Nason Schnurr and Tommy Knopp.
They'd like to get Knopp isolated out here. It looks like a little, almost like a double coverage. That cover 3, they're going to bump him inside probably.
Ryan Nichols the back. And the quarterback fires
job.
over the left side. Incomplete. Hit was put on by the linebacker. And Ben Sisson, the defensive end, was chasing down, but it was Hagedorn who made the play there, Jackson.
What I was impressed with was a block on the backside. They lined up like they were playing man on the wide receiver, and it was a corner blitz. He came in, or outside linebacker probably, came in hard on the quarterback, but they picked him up. Catholic's offensive coaches do a great job.
And there's a super crowd in this stadium tonight for this game. 3rd down and 8 for the Knights at the 43 of Highlands. Fake now. Quarterback throws it down the right side. He's going to throw it out of bounds, incomplete, as Bo Allen just threw that one out of bounds to get rid of it.
That was RPO. They pulled the guard in the tackle, or backside guard in the tackle, like they were going to run a sweep that way. So I would say probably there was a run called left, Gary, and then the quarterback realized it was one-on-one over here.
Yeah.
And he hitched a little bit. Looked like he hesitated before he threw it.
Trenton Neuer had his back beaten, his defensive back, but the pass was thrown out of bounds by Bo Allen. We haven't seen too many of those passes this year thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, it might have been a communication problem, to tell you the truth.
4th down at the 43. Remember, Bo Allen can quick punt. That's what he does a lot out of this formation. We're going to have time called. They're going to tell Tommy Knopp, I think, to go to the sideline. Officials timeout.
Huh. He got a little blood on him or something maybe?
That's going to force Jackson Klein, number 9, in the ball game for the Knights. So 4th down. Let's see if they quick punt it here. Nobody is back in return for the Bluebirds, and that's what he's going to do. Bo Allen with a quick punt, and it takes a great roll for Catholic. Down inside the 10, still rolling, and they're going to mark it down about the 9-yard line.
That's good. I like that play, and everybody knows they're going to do it. I mean, really. But because he's such a dangerous passer, you have to play defense, don't you?
Yep. Bowman nailed a 23-yard field goal. Highlands leads 3-0, 8:22 to go, and this will be the second possession of this ball game for Highlands.
And Highlands had a wide open receiver on the takeoff route in the end zone in the corner. And Kramer overthrew him.
Lexington Catholic's offense, they kind of feel themselves out early on in almost every game we've done before they get going. It takes a series or two.
Yeah, I expect more screens from them early, too.
Kramer gives to Swalback. He's at the 15. Swalback hit and dropped at the 18-yard line. What a big-time hit put on there by the secondary. Cameron Coulter nailed it.
That was an awesome tackle. That's exactly the way you're supposed to coach it. Safe, head up, eyes forward, eyes on the football. Wrap them up and bring them down. Love it.
Swalback did pick up 6. 2nd down and 4 at the 18-yard line. Swalback in the backfield. Quarterback Kramer gives the Swalback, and he is being chased, pursued, and knocked down. Good defense And in
That
particular,
looked like Powell. Was that Powell?
yeah, we're looking to see if the Emnett made the stop.
All right, he's my favorite.
Yeah, Brendan
defensive
Emnett's quickly
player.
becoming both our favorites.
Yeah.
6'2", 210 pounds. A lot of colleges need to start looking at this kid because he can play football.
Yeah, and he's got good size, a whole bit.
3rd down and 2 for Highlands. And the quarterback just throws the ball down.
The whistle blew.
Yeah, because the whistle blew. So that'll cost Highlands 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 8 instead of 3rd and 2 for the Bluebirds. 7:21 here in the first quarter. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan, Joe Allen, and William Warfield producing the King of Stream. And they're going to decline that penalty. They have the option. They declined it, and they're going to force a punt here by Highlands.
Hey, Emnett, we talked about Emnett, Gary. He has 25 solo tackles right now this season. That's pretty amazing.
So Schnurr and Neuer back deep to receive this punt coming here from the quarterback who punts, and that's, of course, Grady Kramer. Kramer punting back at the 5. High punt, but not a good one. He shanks it off the right side, and let's see where it goes out, and the official's going to mark it at the and see where he comes down. 44-yard line. So the Bluebirds punt's not very good. It goes out of bounds, and Lex Cath will take over at the 44, and they'll have pretty good field position. Last time they started down at their 20, and the first play was 36-yard pass to Woodall, and then after that they kind of stalled.
They did one deep incompletion out of bounds. Don't lose your patience here, Bo. Hit those short ones. Look at those crossing routes against this three-man front. They got a 3-man, actually, yeah, almost a 2-man front.
Well, the receivers lined up all sides. He needs to get back. Nope. And there's Bo Allen on the keeper. Allen down the left side, and Allen's going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him at, about the 35, 36-yard line. So good pickup there by Bo Allen, about 8 yards on that run.
He's been deadly on that, actually. The first game of the year, he was the leading rusher. And, honestly, Catholic has struggled with a rushing game this year. They just can't seem to get a running game going. We saw a running back last week come in there toward the end and did a really good job.
Twins to both sides. The lone back is going to be Ryan Nichols. I haven't seen Brinkman yet. There's a give to Nichols, and he's hit and stopped and pulled backwards there. And coming in to get him is the linebacker, Bryson Huddleston.
I tell you what, those guys are really good looking in there. Ben Sisson, Huddleston, they're big, strong kids.
3rd down at about 4 for the Knights.
Tell me, look at his defense. Is this defense again set up to stop the pass or what? On this 3rd down.
It's a 3-5 is what it is, Coach.
It's a 3-5, but they're not even caring about the 3. They're in a 2.
Yep.
Two down. The defensive end's up, but he's playing outside.
Bo Allen back to pass. Fires over the middle. Called by Tommy Knopp. First down to the 30-yard line. Tommy Knopp, they got 8 yards on the completion. That's enough for a Catholic first down.
Best play. That's Catholic's best play this year. They run that slant real quick to the middle. Bo releases the ball so fast and so accurately, it's hard to stop that. I expect them to come back and run the screen here.
First down to the 30-yard line. This series started at the 44, so they got good field position, didn't they, Coach?
They have really good field position.
At the 30 of Highlands, down 3-0. Back
Everybody's
to pass.
coming.
Here's a blitz over the middle, and Corbett's got what a great catch by Corbett, and then even a good hit there put on by the secondary man, Jake Brass, the 6 foot, 175-pound junior.
If you notice, there was a lot of pressure that time. They blitzed the linebackers. They tried to get everybody in on Bo, and he did the right thing. They had a little hot call in the middle, I think, and the receiver just broke to the middle for the football. Really good offense.
Powell splits out to the left. That's a close side. Twins to the bottom, the open, and the backs are split with the quarterback, Bo Allen. They direct snap, and Allen drops on the ball because if he hadn't, I tell you, barreling down right on top of it there was one of the backup linebackers, number 32, was coming in on that play, Coach, and he really was after the football, and that, of course, is Alex Starkey.
Alex Starkey coming in there really hard that time. That's another 6'1", 195-pound senior. These guys can play.
4 minutes and 38 seconds in the first quarter. Highlands on top of Lexington 3-0. Bo Allen with Twins. Fakes, throws left, and it's a screen. It's caught, and they get the Corbett down to the 20-yard line. I think he's got the first down.
Depends on the mark there.
Yeah, I think Corbett got it. Yeah, the official, I believe, gave it to him to the 20, so that should be a first down for Corbett, a 6-foot sophomore.
When they run that 3-5 defense, and they're playing man-to-man out there, when those guys drive them deep, take that screen pass, you can get 5 or 6 yards. Now, chances are you're not going to break it because there's too many people in the secondary, but you're going to get 5 or 6 yards. I like that.
Yeah,
now they need to come back to that either middle post or the corner route.
Highlands came in number 5 in 5A, and Lexington number 3 in 3A. These are two powerful football programs. At the 21st down, fake into the line, rolling to the right, pressure, throws it, and it's going to be, we're going to have a flag. It's going to be interference on Schnurr. Working on him was going to be the outside linebacker, Huddleston, and also working on him was Armstrong, and they both made contact with the receiver, Trent Neuer, and it's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, that was a good call. They had to call that. In high school, wait a minute, they didn't call it.
Well, they still got first down up. Yeah, the official's right here, Coach. He's going to make the call.
All right, good.
Pass interference against Fort Thomas Highlands.
Yeah, even though the ball might have looked like it was uncatchable, that's not something you deal with in high school. That ball.
These are the types of games you got to play if you want to win a state championship. You're playing a quality football program, and you're playing a Louisville DeSales next week, a quality football program, talking about Lexington Catholic.
And playing out of your class.
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
too.
exactly.
And don't get me wrong, there are 2A teams that are good you can play out of your class against too.
Bo Allen, first down inside the 10, 9-yard line.
I like that.
Gives left side, running hard, and that's going to be a good job by Nichols down to the 5. Picked up about 4 yards.
Yeah, Nichols did a nice job to run that little power off tackle against this defense. Now, Highlands now, they're going to pile it in there a little bit, and they've got some big guys, too, that can do it with. This is fun. This is fun football.
3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter for Thomas Highlands on a field goal, and it was nailed by Bowman from 23 yards. They lead 3-0. Lexington is threatening. Inside the 5-yard line, Arumva and Nichols in the backfield. Bo Allen gives to Nichols. Nichols down low and drives, touchdown. Ryan Nichols.
Nice job. Really good blocking in there, too. They picked up that extra linebacker.
Well, they brought Emnett in to block as well, number 8. He did a great job.
Yeah, nice job. Well, Lexington Catholic at any time can run for a 2-point conversion.
That's the plan.
That they do it. They're ready. They have about 4 plays they can run from this formation.
So they're in for the extra point, the swinging gate. Waiting for the snap. And now they're going to, let's see, that's going to, I think they took too much time, though.
No, it's not a time thing because the back judge, or the line judge made the call. And the
offsides against Highlands. It's 6-3, Lexington Catholic.
Go for 2, baby.
They just scored on a Ryan Nichols 5-yard touchdown run, and they lead it 6-3, and they're waiting here for the extra point. Woody will tee it up, and
man, you're going to have to distance. I don't know, man.
Powell will be the holder. Trey Woody's been steady Eddie this year, hasn't he, Coach?
Yes, he has.
So Powell to hold, waiting for the placement. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. So with 3:07 in the first quarter, Lexington Catholic 7, Fort Thomas Highlands 3 here. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week after this.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics.
Onside kick, and it's going to be Catholic football at the 45 on an onside kick. Recovered by Tommy Knopp.
Way to go, Tommy. I'll tell you what, those guys really went down the field. Listen to Catholic, they know this is a big game, Gary. They got themselves a little lead here, and they're not going to sit back. They're going to try everything they can. I would not be surprised if they didn't go for the home run on this first game.
White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontists, our title sponsor, Mingua Beef Jerky. Game of the week, UPS Kentucky Loop. Bob Roberts Insurance, the Bob Roberts Insurance halftime report coming up. Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week on every Sunday on the Scholastic Ball Report. Lexington Diagnostic will tell you the rest of our sponsors after this play. They get the onside kick and the recovery by Tommy Knopp, and Bo Allen goes to work at the 45. Bo back to pass, looking down the middle, steps up, throws it. He's got a man. The catch is made, and it's dropped. Trenton Norier with the catch and the drop, and the tackle was made there by Brass.
That's that play I was talking about, that shallow cross all the way across the field. It's really difficult to keep up with that receiver if you're playing man-to-man. If you're playing underneath, if you're playing zone, one of those linebackers had to contact him. And again, they were playing pass defense all the way in an empty backfield.
Bluegrass Orthopaedics, Rafferty's, Double Dogs, Whitaker Bank, Kentucky Scoreboard tonight, 10 to midnight with Rick Shaw and Don Atkins, 50 radio stations. Kentucky Scoreboard Show, 6:30 WLAP, Crown Trophy, Scholastic Ball Report. Second down and 3, and he's being chased, and he's dropped at the 49-yard line on a sack, and the sack was made by Mason Swalback.
Swalback did a really good job. This is something that I've seen people – Paul Raines used to run this type of thing. They're running a 3-man front. They've got 3 linebackers, and they delay blitz with one of them, Gary. They let the offensive line pick up who they're going to pick up, and they delay blitz and get to it. This is a really good defensive scheme.
Yeah. Highlands has definitely scouted Lexington Catholic, didn't they, Coach?
Yeah, they do. And we've watched them practice before, Highlands practice. Their entire practice is about competition. They compete in every drill.
Third down, and let's call it 14, a long 13 at the 49 of Highlands. Bo Allen back to pass, steps up, throws a ball down, and it's going to be caught. What a great catch over there, and it's hauled in by Luke Powell at the 21-yard line.
That was all Bo Allen. What a perfect throw. Threw the ball inside to the receiver so that the defensive back who was playing man-to-man couldn't get to him. Fantastic.
That was from the 49-yard line down to the 21, Coach. So a 28-yard pass play.
They're right where they want to be now. This is where they really like to be.
Bo Allen out of the gun. Nichols to his right, steps up. He's got some room over, and it's going to take it to the 10-yard line and slammed out of bounds over there. And over there to get him was Addison Reynolds, the cornerback, 6'2", 175, a senior, ran him out of bounds. But I think Bo was close to the first down marker.
Yeah, it was real close. I mean, I don't know, they're not going to give it to him, but it's inches.
Yeah, inches. So 7-3, Catholic threatening here to add to that lead. They lead on a 5-yard touchdown run by Ryan Nichols.
What's going on here?
Bo Allen came in with 1,400 yards passing. He's already got a ton of passing yards in this first quarter.
They do. We're going to look here in a minute, but that's a first down. They went ahead and marked it.
Yeah, I thought he had it, Coach. I made a comment he had the first down, and then you said short by inches. I was going to go with take your word for it.
Well, Lord, Gary, don't
first
do that.
First down and 10, just outside the 10, so they can't get a first down inside the 1. They split the backs. Quarterback Bo Allen to Roomba. Roomba running hard, and he is going to be slammed down. Here's a late flag coming in at the line of scrimmage, the line of contact.
Yeah, that was there may be a holding penalty in there, or maybe a face mask. I'm not sure.
Let the Whitecap make the call.
That was a big pileup in there.
Personal foul, face mask against Highlands.
Yeah,
so that'll be an automatic first down and half the distance, Coach. That'll take it about he ran it to about the 7. Arumba was the ball carrier, and I tell you, he was a load last week for him.
He is the guy that I think that they really needed to bring in. They need that power back. That's something they didn't have Actually, they didn't have it last year. But it's nice to have that guy that can come in and do that.
I don't know if Brinkman is injured or what the deal is, but he hasn't played yet in the game. It's been Nichols and Arumva. Probably don't want to speculate, Coach.
No, we don't want to speculate.
First, and they need 4 for a first down. Give to Arumva, left side, breaking tackles, and he is going to does he get in? Touchdown, Arumva. That was not only second effort, folks.
Yep.
That was a third effort. We got to take a look at that again. He broke a tackle at the 4, and he just carried people in the end zone. If we can look at that again, Arumva, just a super carry there, Coach. I know we don't have the monitor tonight, but Arumva made a great run on that play.
That's the back they need to get this running game in gear for this year. This is the back that can carry him into the playoffs, using both of the, actually 3 backs that they've got now that they can use.
So Catholic waits and sees what Highlands is going to do before they swing that swinging gate, Coach. So here comes the extra point out of the hold of Powell by Trey Woody. Placement down, kick up, and it is good. So Lexington Catholic 14, Fort Thomas Highlands 3, late here in the first quarter here. And, of course, we want to tell you that the Kentucky Scoreboard Show coming up tonight, 10 to midnight. Rick Shaw and Donnie Atkins, 6:30 WLAP. They're on a network of 50 radio stations. We'll be back in 30 seconds on PrepSpin. The score, 14-3, Lexington Catholic on top.
Applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Some things never.
Welcome back, and Highlands this time is dropping back Joe Butin instead of Huddleston. He's to the far side. Allfield is to the near, awaiting this Woody kick here from Lexington Catholic, and the Knights have jumped out 14-3. 6 of 8 for quarterback Bo Allen, 95 yards already. Here's Allfield, drives back at the 5, and he's going to fake it to the right and go to the right side, 15, up to the 20, and steps out of bounds at about the 19, maybe the 20-yard line. So that's where Highlands will go to work offensively. And the Highlands player gets the tee for Woody. I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, I haven't either. I don't understand that.
He ran out on the field. He was number 87 there for Fort Thomas Highlands, and
16 yards on the return.
He got the tee.
He ran out, was polite, got the tee and handed to him. That was
Gavin Custis, yeah.
A 10th grader.
Pretty good sportsmanship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at the 20-yard line, Highlands will have it. Grady Kramer back to pass. Kramer looking deep, throwing it downfield, and it's going to be caught up to midfield and takes it down to the 40-yard line. Nate Roberts with the catch.
Nate Roberts made a wonderful over-the-shoulder catch, but let's give credit to the quarterback. Kramer had a beautiful pass that time.
That was a great pass.
They're hurting Catholic with some deep passes tonight.
Twins to both sides. Swalback is the lone back. Grady Kramer just threw a strike. Gets the Swalback around the right side, looking for some running room. He's got it at the 40. Cuts it back 35. He's down to the 31-yard line and knocked out of bounds by Holthouse over there.
Yeah, Holthouse put a little little hit on him and knocked him out of bounds, but that was a great game that time.
Yeah, he picked up, let's see where they mark it at, Coach. They mark it at the 32, so he picked up 16 yards.
16 yards on a running play. They're mixing it up quite a bit now. Lexington Catholic's playing that.
Timeout, Highlands. It's just a equipment timeout. Yeah, official timeout for equipment. They bring Joe Butin in for Swalback. He's getting attended to, I think, his helmet. Kramer pass to Allfield, makes the catch and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good play turned in by a couple of players, Imnet, and also over there, Coach, was Jackson Klein, number 9.
They tried to run a little tunnel screen, but what happened was the ball was thrown a little high, and when he had to jump and get it, slowed the play down and allowed the pursuit to come and get him.
That's going to do it for the first quarter. The first quarter comes to a close, and Lexington Catholic 14, Fort Thomas Highlands 3. They have it at the 32-yard line of Lexington Catholic, and we'll be back on PrepSpin.com, the leading digital network in the state of Kentucky.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up.
Second down for Highlands. Kramer throws it down the left side, and it's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, there's a little too much contact there right at the out of bounds.
The intended receiver over there was Austin King, and he was grabbed down to the turf before the pass even came.
I know, he was a little holding thing. Hey, listen, real quick shout out to one of my favorite people. Haven't heard from him in many years. Scott Thurman, one of my favorite people that worked with me at Dunbar. Just can't beat this guy. He's listened, watches this on PrepSpin, different places, even in the mountains of North Carolina he watches.
Shout out to, did you say Scott Thurman?
Scott Thurman.
Shout out to Scott. All you folks, we appreciate you watching tonight on PrepSpin.com. And I'm Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan and William Warfield, Joe Allen. And we appreciate you watching this great high school football game between Fort Thomas Highlands, winners of 23 state championships, and Lexington Catholics won how many? 3, Coach?
3.
3 state championships.
This is a game, I'm telling you.
At the 16, Kramer back. Fires over to Swalback, out of the backfield, the 20. He's at the 10, and it doesn't quite. Gets the 10 after the second effort there, but the tackle was made there. Coming up to get him, there was Schnurr, and also Clay Callahan, number 5, helped out. So pickup of about 5, second down. So Highlands.
Gary, again, that's the 3rd time that we've had wide open receivers with nobody covering it.
Nate Roberts and Allfield are to the top. Vincent's to the bottom. Here's a give now to right side. Running hard, and it's going to be touchdown by Butin. Joe Butin. Boy, he ran hard. About 11 yards for the touchdown. Joe Butin. That was a 6-yard run, excuse me.
Here's another one of these Highlands guys that I can see playing at the next level. He's a senior. Austin King with a block on that play. Just a super job.
Yeah, Butin's is only a sophomore.
Austin is 6'3", 205, and it was a great, just a wonderful turnout block on the edge player in order to get that hole open.
Wire will hold for Bowman's kick. 11:15 here in the first half, and Bowman's kick, he's got a good leg. It's up, and it's good. So we've got a ball game, folks. 11:15 in the first half. Lexington Catholic 14, Highlands 10. And we'll be back here on the PrepSpin coming up at halftime. The Roberts Insurance halftime report. Roberts Insurance over in Richmond, Kentucky. Roberts Insurance halftime report coming up with Mike Meehan.
Did you know in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us.
Trenton Neuer back deep, receiving this Bowman kick, and he gets all of that one.
Man.
And it's going to be a touchback about halfway back in the end zone. I tell you, this Bowman kid's got a good leg. We talked about Woody and the great job he does kicking for Lexington Catholic. Of course, Bowman's got the 23-yard field goal tonight. If you're just tuning in, it's Lexington Catholic 14, Fort Thomas Highlands 10. 11:15 to go here in the first half from Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, Grady Kramer, the quarterback for Highlands, has really jumped in there and done a good job now. He has 92 yards passing, and he's going to break 100 here pretty quick. Both of these quarterbacks are performing well tonight.
Yeah. What is Bo again? Bo Allen?
Yeah, Bo.
He was 6 for 8 in the first quarter.
Right,
so I guess that's his number.
6 for 8, 95 yards.
Yep.
So they're both 6 for 8 for 90-some yards.
Triple receivers to the bottom for the Knights at the 20-yard line. Single to the top. Bo Allen rolls to the right. He's got a toss, and it's tossed out there and hit hard and slammed down is the ball carrier Nichols, and he's stopped over there. And that's a good play turned in by Huddleston.
That's a strange play on offense. It looked like some sort of an option play, but he looked like he pitched it almost forward.
Yeah.
And to the short side of the field where there's nowhere to go outside.
He's going with an empty backfield this time, Coach.
Yep.
So
all right, watch the defensive adjust.
Chances are this will be a pass unless he runs it. 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun. Fires left side. It's caught, and Schnurr's going to take it up to the 25, 26. So Schnurr with the catch.
Schnurr tried to go inside, saw some traffic, and then turned around, went back outside. Didn't help him much. This is a big down for Catholic right here. They do not want to punt to Highlands, who just had that long drive for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good answer by Highlands.
Yeah, whoa, it was amazing.
3rd down and 4 here for the Knights of Lexington Catholic. They need a big first down to keep momentum going. They're up 14-10 to this very good Fort Thomas Highlands team. Are they back, Coach?
They look like they're getting there.
Pass over to Schnurr. High catch, and he's going to be slammed back by Swalback. Nofer as he stopped at the 25-yard line. That'll force a punt. So Highlands will get it back with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, that was a Bo Allen mistake. That's the only mistake he's made so far.
He completed the pass, but he cost his team yardage.
Yeah, he threw it high and back, and there's no way to run that tunnel screen or bubble screen even with a pass like that. So, and again, he tapped himself on the chest, said, "That's mine." You know, when I was coaching, I never let the quarterback say "my bad." It always sounded to me like, you're admitting you did something bad. Just tap your chest. Everybody knows. You don't have to say it.
Back deep. High punt. All filled, and Huddleston takes a great Lexington Catholic roll down to the 33-yard line. That's a good roll there for Lexington Catholic. Highlands will have it there at the 33-yard line. Now the 34. 9:21 to go here in this first half of action, and the lead belongs to Lexington Catholic 14-10. Good high school football game here tonight at Joseph K. Ford Stadium.
And Huddleston and whoever else was back there, big mistake. Do not let the ball roll. Catch the ball.
Well, they just kind of looked at it because it bounced about 10 yards in front of them, and then it rolled about 15 yards behind them.
Yeah, you got an oblong ball on an artificial turf. It's going to roll.
Grady Kramer, 6'4", 195-pound senior quarterback for Highlands. Rolls to the right. Sets up. Throws, and it's going to be a diving catch at the 47-yard line. What a diving catch put on there by Adam Wire.
That was Wire had a great, wonderful route. He drove he drove Snurr deep, and then maybe a little push off, but he dropped his shoulders and then came back to the ball. The ball was perfectly thrown.
16-yard pickup for the Fort Thomas Highlands Bluebirds. Triple receivers to the bottom. Kramer looking. Steps up. He's going to tuck it now. Back inside the midfield. Callahan, ball comes out, and let's see who's got it. Lexington Catholic says they've got the ball, and they've got the football on the fumble by Kramer.
Kramer rolled out to throw the football. He had nothing. He turned upfield, which was a good job. I mean, he had a 5-yard gain.
Did you see who came up with that ball, Coach? That was John Martin Sims with a fumble recovery.
JMS, good job.
He was the recipient of that number 2 play on SportsCenter last week, and he's the recipient of the big turnover by the quarterback, Brady Kramer of Fort Thomas Highlands. That's a big turnover.
I love these first downs for a Catholic. When they come back, they come out in empty backfield.
They got triple receivers to the bottom, twins to the top at the 47 for Bo Allen. Bo, pressure. And he is going to be sacked.
Yeah, he stepped in there at the wrong time. He turned upfield and got drilled.
That was Zell, Connor Zell making the sack.
What's his size, Gary?
Zell goes 6'1", 185 pounds.
And that was a rocket. He came in there like a rocket to make the tackle.
And the call is going to be against Highlands. Holding against holding defense. So it's going to take it all the way down. You don't see that call very often,
No, you
Coach.
really don't. No, you don't. Unless it's, holding a receiver down the field, then you normally just call it interference.
Clock is winding. 8 minutes, 37 seconds here in the first half. First down for the Knights at the 43, and they lead 14-10 over the Bluebirds.
Moeller ahead of Lafayette at halftime, Gary, 23-0.
23-0 Moeller. Cincinnati Moeller Crusaders. Bo Allen, quick pass, and Snurr's got it. Snurr dancing. He's at the 40. He's down to the 35. Let's see, they hit him out of bounds. They tackled him. They did hit him out of bounds, but no flag at the 35.
Ryan Nichols, the ball carrier.
Yeah, Nichols did a good job on that. Addison Reynolds played that extremely well for Highlands, but again, he took on the block. But I thought Nichols did a great job on that. That's a good place to be on second down, Gary.
Yeah, it is. Second and about a yard for the Knights, Lexington Catholic. Nichols, who has a touchdown in this game, is split to the left of Bo Allen. Twins both sides at the 33-yard line. Give now to Nichols. First down to the 30, and he's ridden down. And they're holding on for dear life was the Highlands
Lewin
linebacker. And who was that? Yeah, that was Zach Lewin.
Yeah, he did. He dove on the back of his hips and just held on.
Yep. Lewin with the tackle, first down to the 29-yard line for the Knights. Trying to add to their 14-10 lead here against Highlands.
Nichols in the backfield again. I like this kid.
Give Nichols, breaks it as Allen fakes it down to the 20, and Huddleston slams him down right there. And Allen gets up in a hurry, and Huddleston made the tackle and then was kind of upset by the tackle, and
he spent a little time on the sideline there in Lexington Catholic sideline. Just, I think maybe talking a little bit. Joe, what do you think? I think he's over there talking a little bit.
Gain of 6. Second and 4.
Second down and 4. Bo Allen waiting for the snap. Looks left, throws it, and it's caught by Neuer down to the 15, and that's going to be a first down and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Okay, now they're really setting that outside. I'm watching the defensive backs and safety, especially for Highlands, are cheating. Watch that little post in the middle. Now, a little post or that slant.
Powell and Neuer come to the bottom. Tommy Knopp and Schnurr out to the top. Just so many receiving weapons for Lexington Catholic, Coach.
Right. Look at the middle of the field, guys.
Bo Allen rolls to the right. Allen rolling, throws it in the corner, and it's, I'll tell you what, breaking on it was the defensive back there for Highlands, and he nearly got a pick, and that was over there breaking on it was 36. And that's, of course, Casey Green.
Yeah, Casey had more of an angle on it than the receiver did for sure. Again, it's pretty tough to throw out there. And you throw into that front pylon, they're playing really tight on those receivers out there.
6 minutes, 54 seconds in the first half. Lexington Catholic 14, Highlands 10. Bo Allen with triple receivers to the top. Gives now the Nichols down to about the 10. And be fourth down right there. Fourth down and about 6.
Like Rumpke. I'm kind of watching Rumpke a little bit tonight, intentionally watching his blocks, and he did a really nice job of sealing to the outside on that.
Gain of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd.
Sammy Vaughn.
Ball at the 11-yard line.
Now, Catholic's got a good kicker, so they can kick a field goal on 4th down, but they'd sure like to get this first down here.
He's lined up. Vaughn is to the left side at tackle. And is it 3rd down, Coach? Or?
Yeah, it's 3rd down.
Okay, 3rd down. So call a timeout. 6:09 to go in the first half.
Douglas leads Madison Central at the end of the first quarter,
12-0. Frederick Douglass over Madison Central into the first quarter. So Douglass on top of them. A team we'll see in a couple weeks, Coach, in that big game between Douglass and Scott County.
What a war that's going to be. I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, I was really looking forward to this game. We talked about this before the game, and we felt like Lexington Catholic's pass offense is going to be hard to stop. But Highlands is such a tradition. They're such a big, strong team that this is going to be a good game, Gary.
And it's it's turning out to be a pretty good game with 6:09 to go here in the first half of action.
Now, don't you have Lexington Catholic in your show this week?
Yes, so the team of the week. They are the team on the show. We've got also soccer players from Lafayette High School, a feature on Freddie Chenal from Madison Central, who's playing Douglas tonight.
He can play.
Feature on him. He had 4 touchdowns last week.
I know.
And we got highlights from all the games.
Got him spread really wide this
3rd
time.
and 7. Yep, got him spread out. Bo Allen back, looking, dancing. Bo Allen, here's a flag down. He throws it incomplete. Trying to hit the receiver there, Trent Neuer, but there is a flag down, and usually that's holding.
Yeah, it would be holding right there next to Bo, which is fine. I mean, the offensive lineman said, well, either I hold him or he hits my quarterback, so I think I'll just grab here.
So the holding penalty.
You decline the penalty and force the field goal?
Yeah, they decline. If they do decline, it's 4th down. But
right.
The officials going over to the coaches of Fort Thomas Highlands.
You have a pen? I keep forgetting to give you this.
6:03 to go in the first half. And we're waiting to see what they're going to do on the call, Coach.
White Hat's going to give us a call here. Let's see what he gets.
That's decline. Yeah, that's what I thought they would do, bring up 4th down.
4th down. And it does leave them in field goal position, whereas if he took the penalty, but it would be 3rd and, 3rd and 13. Nah, they made a good call.
Yeah, and it's going to be field goal time for the Knights. And Woody from the left hash place it down 18 to be a 28-yarder for Trey Woody, who's got plenty of leg.
See pressure from the defensive left coming.
Snap placement down, and Woody, does he get it through? And he just got it in the right upright.
It snuck through.
It snuck through for Woody. 17 to 10. The Knights lead 17 to 10 on that 28-yard field goal there for Lexington Catholic. So 5:59 to go here. And Coach, we'll be back here. It's Lexington Catholic 17, Highlands 10 here on the White Grier Maggard Mingua Beach Turkey Game of the Week.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and
Woody has just put him up 17-10, and here's another onside kick, and Knopp watches it go out of bounds, and Highlands will have it at the 48-yard line. Knopp was trying to get the ball, but he could not come up with it. He was waiting for it to go. They allotted the 10 yards, and with that situation, he had to let the ball go out of bounds. So it's going to be Highlands' ball in Lexington Catholic territory. 17-10. Lex Cath leads here with 5:58 to go in the first half.
Yeah, that was a big chance there, and I'm not too sure that paid off at all. Chandler Cottle for Lexington Catholic had a little action on that play. 6'2", 155-pounder. Had a little run-in with a Highlands player legally. I mean, a little hit. But he seems to be okay.
Nigel Smith talking with the officials. They've got it marked at the 49.
Yeah, maybe talking about first touch. Let's see.
5:58 to go in the first half. A good ball game, Coach. 17-10. Lex Cath on top of Fort Thomas Highlands.
Yeah, it's fun to watch these two teams because one will score, the other will answer, and back and forth.
Got a good crowd in here tonight at Lex Cath.
Well, let's see. Let's look at Kramer. Kramer's 7 for 9 for 106 yards right now.
And he's really, mixed it up. He's got different receivers he's thrown the ball to.
Right.
Triple receivers to the top. Quick pass out to Allfield, and he has tackled Arumva, makes a nice play. He shrugged the tackler off in Arumva, and there comes a late flag.
Yeah.
And that's going to be unsportsmanlike against, I think it's going to be against Swalback of Highlands.
It could be, yeah, it is. Chandler, again, my man Chandler Cottle. I'd like to see that again. My man Chandler Cottle, he's coming up there, and he is extremely aggressive tonight. People, if you're out there and you're related to or friends with Chandler Cottle, you shake his hand tomorrow or Monday. This guy is tougher than nails.
Moves the football all the way back to the 30. Let's see where they're going to mark it. Looks like inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
I'm going to call Chandler. I'm going to call him the hammer right now.
So that's first and 25 for Grady Kramer. Gives Buten's got it hit hard, and big time hit put on there, and there's a flag down as he's hit. It might be a face mask.
It was two guys collided with him right there where he got the ball.
Yeah, Holthouse and Callahan collided on him, and
I wouldn't want those two hitting me.
No.
Henry Holthouse he can flat play.
Yeah, he can. He is one of the kids that's on the show Sunday, Coach.
I'll watch that just to see him.
Sunday at noon, the Scholastic Ball Report on CWKYT. Lexington Catholic is the team of the week.
A little mix-up.
Kramer rolls right, sets, throws, and breaking on it and knocking it away there. Good play turned in by Schnurr.
Nathan Schnurr came up in perfect time and ran shoulder to shoulder with the receiver and knocked it down.
That was a good play by Schnurr. You talked about Highlands has good DBs. I think Lexington Catholic has some pretty good defensive backs as well.
They really do.
Holthouse and Schnurr and company. 3rd and 17. Shovel pass inside and hit. Swalback, and he's going to be stopped right there.
Yeah, they got themselves in a hole with the penalty. And,
Callahan.
They really didn't have much chance of getting out of the hole with that kind of yardage, getting behind the chains like that.
So Highlands will be forced to punt it with under 5 minutes here now in this first half, and Lexington Catholic leads 17-10. Kramer will punt it. Back at the 30-yard line.
Schnurr and Neuer back deep to receive.
Neuer back there with Nathan Schnurr. Punt, good high punt. It'll be Neuer calling a fair catch. He fumbles it and trying to get back on it. Highlands has got it. They're going to be first and goal at the 7-yard line.
He knew. He had a lot of problems spotting that ball. I'm wondering if somehow he lost it. Didn't it look like he kind of lost it?
In the lights, maybe?
Well, somehow, yeah, lights or whatever. He doesn't normally make that mistake.
So it'll be first and goal for the Bluebirds at the 7 of Lexington Catholic with a chance to tie this game up. They've got a golden opportunity to do that.
Yeah, Neuer has sweet hands. I mean, normally he makes those catches. Comes off the field and his buddies are tapping him saying, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You still got a lead now.
Yeah, 17-10.
How important is this, Gary, with 4 minutes to go in the half?
Yeah, with football inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. First and goal for Kramer. Back to pass. Kramer fires, and it's caught by Sisson, the big tight end, down to the 3-yard line.
Hey, guess what, Gary? The tight end is
always open.
Yeah, he was that time. That's a big kid. Look at that kid.
Well, you talk about the size of that kid. Ben Sisson is 6'5", 210.
He's more than 210. I think
he's about 230,
Yeah, he looks like he's
tight
a little bit bigger than that.
Tight end the right side.
There's that big split again between
left side is King. Swalbeck's got the handoff, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, Swalbeck.
Ooh, Lord. See what mistakes do? Turnovers will get you. They'll come back and bite you in the rear.
It got the Knights that time, and, boy, I tell you, it didn't take long for Highlands to score. 2 plays. They passed to Sisson down to the 3 and a run in by Swalbeck.
Right, Swalbeck did a nice job of breaking that outside. Notice he tried to turn it upfield, and he said, nope, I'm going to bounce it out. Nice job.
3:52 to go here in this first half, and Highlands can tie it up, Coach. We finally got ourselves a good game.
We've got a really good game. This is fun.
Coming up at halftime, the Roberts Insurance halftime report. Placement down, and the kick is up by Bowman, and it is going to be good. 17 all, 3:52 to go in the first half. Woo. The fumble is key for Highlands as they turn that fumble into 6 points. It's 17 all here. Highlands and Lexington Catholic here on PrepSpin.com.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. 859-CALL-US. In Lexington and now in London.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now.
And it will drive the Knights. Neuer back, and he will fair catch it in the end zone. So,
you know, he's a weapon. Every one of his kicks has gone into the end zone.
He has a 23-yard field goal in the game, all his extra points. So both kickers have been key in this game, both kickers with field goals. And, you know, we're tied at 17, 3:52 here in the first half. And Bo Allen will try to go to work and give the lead back to the Knights. And I tell you what, he can do it in a hurry, Coach. We know that.
We know he can turn it around.
Twins both sides. Handoff Nichols. Nichols to the 25, and he is going to be dumped, and he's dumped by Huddleston.
Nichols runs that little dead leg thing where he goes to the line of scrimmage. Somebody's getting ready to tackle him. He gives him the old dead leg, and you know, I've seen some old-fashioned runners do that. He's nice. Nice job.
Nichols does have a 5-yard TD run in this game.
They're starting to get their running game together much better now.
Little pass out to Powell to the 30. Powell and hit and slammed down at the 30-yard line, and that was a nice play turned in by Jake Brass.
Now you know I love me some Bo Allen, right?
Yep.
I love his feet. I love his direction. I love his leadership, his passes.
Yep.
But he needs to put some zip on those screens.
You know, he was offered by Duke last week, Coach, weekend.
Yeah, he just put a little zip, a little pepper on those screen
Offered by
passes.
Kentucky, of course, Michigan. Everybody's coming on board now. He has got it first down and 10 at the 30. They got 3 minutes and 14 seconds left, and they've got a total of 2 timeouts left.
Perfect situation.
Bo Allen, quick
There
pass
you go.
now, and it's caught by Corbett up to the 40, keeps his balance to the 45-yard line.
Now, what was the difference between those 2 screen passes? The first one, he kind of floated it.
He zipped that one.
That one, he zipped it. Way to go, Bo. That's what you got to do. Get it to him quickly. These kids can run and catch. They get that zip for you.
Pick up a 15 yards there for Corbett at the 45-yard line. Lexington Catholic. 17-17. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Waiting for the snap. Bo Allen gives back inside. Nichols running hard, and Nichols all the way down to the 45. A pickup of nearly 10. Huddleston stopped him. Swalback and also Brass. But I tell you what, not before he got nearly 10 yards. They say 9 yards.
Yeah, that's good offensive play calling. I was looking at the defense, and when they set the defensive end, the guy on the outside on the far side, when they set him back, they blitz on that side, and that's when the running back comes on this side and makes the yardage.
Mike Allen has to be pleased with the poise of his son, Bo Allen, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
He is so poised back there. Nichols, first down to the 43-yard line, and he's tackled there, and Cooper Swalback came over to get him.
This is a really good job by whoever the play caller is.
No, that was, Mason. Got to get my Swalbacks correct. That was Mason.
Okay.
Mason Swalback. There's 2 of them.
Right. Again, they're really good job of play calling. They're really picking this defense apart right now. I love the way they're doing it, too.
17-17. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. First and 10 at the 43. Allen gives now to Nichols. He dives down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. You know, Catholic's just biding their time running plays and running that clock, and they don't want to give Highlands too much time here if they are fortunate enough to score.
Well, yeah, and what they're doing is they're driving the football because Highlands is playing pass defense here.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And they're driving the football.
Neuer is to the bottom with Powell.
There's a blitz again.
Give to Nichols. And Nichols down near the 35-yard line, and he's stopped there. And
yeah, he actually ran into the blitz that time.
Yeah, coming
Number
over there
42.
I'm trying to get a beat on that guy, and that's Mason South.
Yeah, and Zach Lewin came up too on the blitz and got a piece of him. So, yeah, that was a good time. That was a little bit of an
What do you run here, Coach? 3rd down and 3.
Oh man, I'm running a crossing pattern. I'm telling you, I'm running a crossing pattern underneath those linebackers.
Twins to both sides. Allen, pass, and it's caught by Corbett. Breaks a tackle, the 25. Corbett down to the 23, and he's slammed down on a good tackle there for Hagedorn. Jackson Hagedorn made the tackle. Let's see, the 23, first down. Under a minute to go here in the first half, and Lexington Catholic does have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, why run a crossing pattern when you've got a guy that can throw the out like that so well?
So Nichols to the right of Bo Allen. Twins to both sides. Allen looking left, throws it. It's caught by Corbett, and he's down near the 12-yard line.
Catholic doesn't even want to call timeout here. They've got momentum going. I'd say Highlands needs to call the timeout.
Bailey Armstrong on the stop, and we got an official's timeout.
They're going to bring the ball.
Well, they got some blood on the elbow here of Luke Powell.
That's the second time with him, I think.
It's a gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Dylan Bracken comes in there at a slot. Twins to the top, Knops out there with Schnurr. Bo Allen rolling that way. Bo Allen sets, throws, diving for it, and it's going to be incomplete. They say the ball hit the ground.
Just hit the ground. Yep.
Incomplete. He caught the ball, but he must have trapped it.
Gary, halftime LCA over Walton Verona, undefeated Walton Verona, 17-0.
Good job by the Eagles. You know, the Eagles are going to be a scary team come playoff time and in the future, Coach. They're very young.
Yeah, and Coach Atchley and that crew, they really know how to work with those kids, too.
They're shooting for that Danville game, they told me.
Oh, man. That's a good one.
So 3rd and about a yard, and we're going to have a Timeout called by Lexington Catholic. 16 seconds here. They got one timeout left now. 16 seconds. It's 17 all between Lexington Catholic and Fort Thomas Highlands. And, Coach, it all started on that fumble there by Lexington Catholic, and then Highlands pounced on at the 8. They had first and goal, and they threw a pass to Ben Sisson, and then they got the touchdown run by Swalback.
Yeah, technically that's a muffed punt.
Yeah.
And in high school rule, actually in every rule, I think, when a punt is muffed, you can't advance it, so you really have to fall on it. And Highlands did a really good job of getting on the ball.
You got some statistics there for us.
Yeah, I'm looking at Bo Allen right now. He's 14 for 19 for 159 yards.
Right.
But he hasn't thrown that touchdown yet.
Yeah, he's got 19 of those coming in. He's looking for his first touchdown tonight.
Right. 36 yards is his longest. So Nichols averaging about 4 yards a carry, though. He's doing a good job running the football. So
16 seconds here. Arumba and Ryan Nichols are the backfield. There are flanking Bo Allen. Trent Noyers to the left. Tommy Knopp is split out to the top out there with Schnurr. 3rd down and a yard. They'll go for the end zone here. They give to Arumba. Arumba down. He's close to the marker, and let's see what they call. They close to the first down marker. The clock continues to run. They haven't stopped it yet.
They're out of timeout.
Now they stop it. No, they got a timeout left, Coach. One timeout.
Why are they running up there to just clock the ball there? Oh, by the way, Gary, at halftime, one of the things we're going to talk about with the rule of the game is the clocking of the ball.
Okay. Timely.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like it happens every time. Something happens in the first half. We talk about it in the second half.
Well, the announcer, Steve Tressler, called a first down, but they're bringing out the chains.
Come on, Steve. Steve's getting a little excited. He knows it, too. He's over there laughing. Steve does a really good job.
Steve Tressler, the public address announcer.
Been here a long time.
Yeah, so before they get those chains over there, Lex Cath, it's first down. They'll be ready to run a play.
And that ball starts as soon as the ball's marked ready for play.
Bo Allen under his center, and he's just going to spike the ball, and that'll take 1 second off the clock, so they got 6 seconds. So, Coach, you probably got you got enough time here for maybe one throw into the end zone, and then you kick a field goal if you don't succeed.
Yeah, you run some go routes, you run a little out or something, you try to get in the end zone quickly. Quarterback sees nothing's open, he's just going to throw the ball out of bounds, throw the ball out of the end zone.
Great crowd here tonight at Lexington Catholic. It's really a super crowd.
Highlands brought some people down.
They've got a lot of people over there along the way. Let's see what Bo Allen does here. 6 seconds. Triple receivers to the top, twins to the bottom. Bo Allen throws it in the corner to Knopp. He's being held, and there's a flag. Yeah, Tommy Knopp. He was being held all the way by the defensive back.
That's half the distance in one play, and the clock stopped for the play, so they do have one more play here.
Yeah.
Would you kick a field goal?
Well,
I would.
I think Highlands' defense, and just 1 second left, I think Highlands thinks they should kick a field goal. But you know what? If I'm Lexington Catholic with that passing attack, I go ahead and go to the end zone.
Man, I kick a field goal. I want the lead going in at half against a 5A powerhouse.
So you might get to shore the 3 if you think they're going to come to the sideline with 1 second in that was pass interference called. Of course, the half cannot end on a defensive pass interference play or a flag, right, Coach?
Any flag on the defense, the half can't end with a flag on the defense.
We are tied at 17 all here. Highlands 17, Lexington Catholic 17. That vaunted Lexington Catholic offense. Highlands' only loss this year was they only played 1 half against Scott County.
Right.
Lightning delayed it, and then Lightning canceled. It was 28-7. Scott County Cardinals won that game, and that's their only loss. And Lexington Catholic came in undefeated.
That was a bad weekend for a lot of teams that weekend. Remember, there were a lot of games called off, postponed.
Yeah, our game at Lafayette was
we got lucky.
Was 25 or 30 minutes delayed, but we got that whole game in.
Yeah, it was delayed before the game started. That was the key.
So here's Trey Woody with he already has a 33-yarder, right?
Right. Yeah, this is important. You go into halftime with a lead, you have some confidence.
So Woody will, and looks like Highlands will call a timeout, try to ice him.
Ice him or make sure that there's they might look for a fake. They might say, well, wait a minute now. We've seen some fakes in the past. We've seen onside kicks, 2 of them. Let's be careful.
I'll tell you, Bowman and Woody both are outstanding kickers, Coach.
Yeah, they both are. The kickoff rocketed in the
Bowman's,
end zone.
he's put it in almost in the back of the end zone every time.
He is. I bet he could kick a long field goal any time. So we've seen good kickers this year.
Yes, we
have.
have.
I will say that. Yep. But
So
Boyle County with the 9th grader.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He had a 53-yarder in the middle school state championships last year that we did over at Bryan Station.
He did.
53-yarder, 8th grader. 17 all here. Talking about the kid from Boyle County.
Yeah, and we're not talking about a wind-aided luck thing either.
If anything, it was real snowy and cold. And
he drilled it.
So they're going to place it down at the 13. It'll be a 23-yarder. Holder is Luke Powell. This will be the end of the first half. Powell, placement down. Woody's kicked up. Plenty of leg, and it's good. 20-17. Knights regain the lead here at halftime, 20-17. And they will receive the ball to start the second half as Highlands got it to start the ball game. So Lex Catholic will get the ball to start the second half. We're at halftime. Lexington Catholic 20. Fort Thomas Highlands 17. We'll be back with the Roberts Insurance halftime report. Mike Meehan will give you the UFOs, the unheralded football overachievers, and you make the call. A tradition here on PrepSpin.com.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting 5? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at minguabeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua beef jerky meat sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank text banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. 859 in Lexington and now in London.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Welcome back to Joseph K. Ford Stadium here on the beautiful campus of Lexington Catholic High School. The Knights, the Bluebirds, have taken a trip south to play the Knights, and right now the score is 20-17 in favor of Lexington Catholic. What a really good football game. Well, Gary Ball will give you some stats here in a minute. This is Coach Mike Meehan along with William Moorfield and Big Joe Allen on the camera, and we're going to get with our Roberts Insurance halftime. Roberts Insurance, one of the better companies, if not the best insurance company in the state of Kentucky. Roberts Insurance, thanks for sponsoring a halftime on PrepSpin.com. We're going to start with our UFOs, our tradition here. Our UFO stands for Unheralded Football Overachiever. What I do in all these years that I coached, 34 years of coaching, I really knew that there were so many people that worked for your program who didn't get a lot of credit for what they did. So what I like to do is highlight these people. I talk to the coaches a week before the game, and they give me the name and some information on anybody who they have in their program who they want to honor a little bit, to give a little attention to. So our UFOs, our Unheralded Football Achievers, first of all, we're going to talk about Highlands. Coach Weinrich immediately texted me back and told me that his UFO was Guy Ponzer. And Guy is the head custodian at Highlands, the head custodians. He's been at Highlands for 4 years and been the head man for 2 years. Highlands head coach Brian Weinrich says that Mr. Ponzer is one of the most selfless persons he has ever met. He is one of the guys who is so proactive with what he does here, that he not only takes care of situations when they occur, but he anticipates situations and takes care of them before they even happen. That sounds a little weird to me. That sounds like somebody's got some ESP. So, but anyway, Coach Weinrich is really proud of him and what he does. He's not only one of the Bluebirds' greatest supporters, Coach Weinrich says, but he's also a valuable member of the Highlands football team. That's really cool when you have a custodian that you consider a member of your program, a member of your team. So congratulations to Guy Ponzer. And by the way, Highlands coach Weinrich, when he texted me back or emailed me, he said, and he complimented us, said this is a really nice thing that you do here on PrepSpin, is honor these people. Now for Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic's UFO, Unheralded Football Achiever, is Mike Smith. I know a little bit about Mike Smith. He's the athletic trainer here. Coach Nigel Smith said that Mike is a great man who does a superior job. has been the best. He always has the best interests of the athletes as his priority, their safety, their recovery from injuries, and so on. Coach Smith said that Mike is a value member of the program. So congratulations to our 2 UFOs tonight. Highlands Guy Ponzer, head custodian, and Lexington Catholic's Mike Smith, athletic trainer. All right, now we're going to do our second thing that we like to do on these halftimes by Robertson Insurance, sponsored. And that is our rule of the game. What we've done is we've realized that there's so many questions, and Bridget DeVries, who's a former commissioner of the KHSAA, made this suggestion. We'll give her credit. She said there's a lot of rule differences between high school, pro, college. So really, in order to understand, high school rules are different in many cases. That we'll take a rule every game and we'll discuss it with on PrepSpin. Now again, let me start by saying this. I don't wear the stripes. I don't wear the white hat. I go by the rule book and I try to study it and try to get the correct information from the rule book. So if you are an official out there and you want to call or correct me or go to PrepSpin.com and let William know that there's a mistake, please. But I'm going by what I have studied as far as the rule book for Kentucky high school football. We're going to talk today about intentional stopping of the clock. Now remember, these are high school rules. Sometimes it is called intentional grounding. Here's the rule. It is an illegal forward pass in high school football if a pass is intentionally thrown to save loss of yardage or to conserve time. Now that is a really interesting rule because it's not the pro rule, people. It's not the rule where you get outside the tackle box, you can throw it out of bounds. That's not the rule here. It is an illegal forward pass anytime that the official just makes the decision that you are intentionally throwing to save loss of yardage or to conserve time. Now this is really interesting, I thought. Some factors that an official has to look for in calling intentional grounding. Listen to this. There are 3 factors that I listed. There's others, but these are the 3 that are interesting that officials look for when they're deciding whether to call intentional grounding or not. 1, absence of an eligible receiver in the area. Of course, if there's no eligible receiver in the area and he throws it out of bounds, well, that's going to be an intentional grounding call. There has to be somebody near. Second, he has to consider the ability of the passer. Now, you know that there are some passers that in a situation, they're not going to be able to make the long throw. During the course of a game, an official sees that and the ball falls short, not near a receiver. He might give the quarterback the benefit of the doubt and not call the ineligible receiver or intentional grounding, I mean. And then the pressure of the defense. If the defense is on him and he's falling backwards and he throws the ball out of bounds, nowhere near a receiver, they're not normally going to call that intentional grounding. This is high school football, people. Give them a break. Unless, and here's the unless, it is legal, and it's the only time in high school, it is legal to conserve time by clocking, what we call clocking the ball, which is by intentionally throwing the ball to the ground immediately after receiving a direct hand-to-hand snap. Now, you cannot clock the ball from a shotgun. You can't do it. It is not a direct hand-to-hand snap. So all these quarterbacks who run shotgun 100% of the time, in practice, they need to get up over center and practice clocking the ball. Now, if the quarterback receives the ball in his hands from the center, drops it, and picks it up, he can't clock it. That would be intentional grounding. If the quarterback receives the ball, bobbles it in the air, knocks it down, the ball falls on the ground, picks it up and clocks it, it's intentional grounding. You can't do that. It has to be a direct handoff from the center to the quarterback, or whoever centers it, to the quarterback, and directly thrown to the ground. So those are our rules of the game for the Robertson Insurance halftime program here. Rules of the game are the intentional stopping of the clock, whether it be clocking or whether it be throwing the ball out of bounds, ineligible receivers, etc. And by the way, a little figure thing I just looked up, Gary, I found today. In the 1920s, that was before your time, buddy. In the 1920s.
Way before my time.
It was illegal to throw more than one forward pass during a series. So in a 4-down series, you can only throw one. If you threw any more, it was illegal.
Yeah, the forward pass really improvised the game of football, didn't it?
Yeah, now they throw it every down. They don't care about that. So thank you to Roberts Insurance for sponsoring this halftime. And Gary, you got some stats for us.
Yes, I do. And you look at the halftime score, Lexington Catholic 20, Highlands 17. 15 first downs for Lexington Catholic in that first half, just 7 for Fort Thomas Highlands. Passing yards, 159 to 112. And you look at total offense, 220 yards for Lex Cath, 155 for Fort Thomas Highlands. Swalback, 6 carries for 24 yards, leading carrier for them. Ryan Nichols, 12 carries, 48 yards. 4 carries, 24 yards for Bo Allen. A room with 3 carries and had the 8-yard, also had the touchdown run. Bo Allen was 14 of 19 for 159 yards. Grady Kramer was 9 of 12, 112 yards. Hunter Allfield caught 2 passes. Adam Wire caught 2s. Cooper Swalback caught 2. And Nate Roberts caught 1. Jackson Corbett caught 4 passes. Snurr caught 3. John Woodall caught 2. And Luke Powell caught 2 passes. The leading tacklers, Huddleston was 6 for Fort Thomas Highlands. Clay Callahan with 4 for Lexington Catholic. We'll take a break, and when I come back after this break, I'll recap the scoring, William. We'll be back here. It's 20-17. Lexington Catholic leads Fort Thomas Highlands here on PrepSpin, the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
.25 too.
Welcome back here to halftime, and just about set for the second half. Lex Cath will receive the ball from Fort Thomas Highlands, and it was a good first half. That it was last-second field goal there by Woody, and it's 20-17. Matter of fact, the scoring looked like this if I've got time. Nick Bowman started things with a 23-yard field goal. That came with 9:29 in the first quarter, 3-0. Then right back came Lexington Catholic. Ryan Nichols, a 5-yard TD run. Trey Woody's kick made it 7-3. And then Lex Cath went up 14-3 on an Arumba 4-yard TD run. Second quarter, Highlands on a Joe Buten 11-yard run. Nick Bowman's kick made it 14-10. Trey Woody came back with a 28-yard field goal, made it 17-10. And then Cooper Swalback with a 3-yard TD run. Nick Bowman's kick made it 17. All then right as time ran down, last seconds, Trey Woody kicked a 22-yard field goal, and Lexington Catholic leads 20-17. By the way, a big stat in that first half I didn't give you. Third down conversions. Lex Catholic was 5 of 8. Highlands 0 for 3 in the third down conversion.
And pretty clean game, too. Not a lot of penalties. Here's a couple of scores for you, Gary. Lafayette is Moeller is beating Lafayette 26-0 in the third quarter. And Dunbar, they're going to get their first win, Gary. 43-0 over Mercury Central at half.
So Dunbar's finally going to get off the snide. And want to tell you about the Kentucky Scoreboard Show. That's 10 to midnight tonight. Rick Shaw, Don Atkins, the Kentucky Scoreboard Show, 6:30 WLAP. They're on a network of 50 radio stations throughout the state of Kentucky. And, of course, you can check it out tonight from 10 to midnight. And it's the Kentucky Scoreboard Show. They do a great job with that show.
They do all over the state, really. And one more for you. Our boys up there that are one of the best-looking football teams we've seen. Frederick Douglass 26, Madison Central nothing.
So Douglass about ready to get a victory over Madison Central, move to 5-0 in the season. Looks pretty strong, like they're going to be undefeated going to that Scott County game. I don't know who's going to beat them when they go in, before they go in that Scott County game.
Unless they get upset, I don't know. They're a really good football team, and that's a war waiting to happen, buddy.
You know, Scott County's got the best shot. Run that wing tee and
thanks.
Trenton Neuer back deep to receive this Bowman kick. And he gets into that one, and Neuer will take it at the 3, out to the 5, to the 10. He is to the 20, and to the up near the 28-yard line. He's finally stopped there, and 26-yard return.
Well, that's the first kick that didn't go in the end zone. Nice job. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see what kind of adjustments these teams have made.
Kickoff return by Neuer. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights.
Alex Starkey made the stop there on the kicking team for Fort Thomas Highlands. So Lexington Catholic goes to work, up 20-17 as we start the third quarter here on PrepSpin.com.
Gary, Nigel Smith, this is his first year as head coach at Catholic, and I think he's doing an outstanding job so far this year.
And we'll tell you about Bird Automotive, Toyota Lexus specialists. They are proudly serving Lexington, Kentucky. The customers for 16 years, Bird Automotive. Inside handoff for Roomba, and he is going to be stopped. And that's a good play by Bryson Huddleston.
Bryson Huddleston's a player. I'm telling you, he's a player. Came across the line of scrimmage and wrapped it up quickly.
Stopped him for no gain. Second down. Triple receivers. Corbett, Knopp, and Woodall is out to the bottom. And Powell and Trent Neuer to the top for Bo Allen. Second down and 11 for Bo. Waiting for the snap. Bo throws it over the middle, and it's picked off by Highlands down to the 20-yard line. And let's see who that is, Coach. Is that Ben Sisson? 46, and that's Hagedorn.
Nice job. He jumped that play. I think what happened was, and you'll see this in a lot of college games and pro games, the receiver was open, but Bo didn't consider. Okay, here's what you do when you're coaching quarterbacks. You have the quarterback to try to identify who the interceptor is. And the interceptor is not always the guy that's on the receiver. Identify the interceptor. Now, you do this in practice is what you do. Identify the interceptor and make sure that you don't throw it near him. The interceptor was the inside guy, stepped in front of him and made the
when Highlands got the fumble recovery in the first half, it was inside the 10 they scored. Now they get an interception here, and it's inside the 15-yard line. Swalback
nice
hit
defense.
And dropped immediately. That's a good play turned in by Sammy Vaughn.
Sammy Vaughn, I'm telling you, that guy can play some football. Nice. Way to go, Sam.
Sam Vaughn with the play, and he was on top of him before he got the ball. Second down and 8 for Highlands, and Grady Kramer gets back into Swalback. Sam Vaughn hits him again.
Come on, guys. Don't pick on that guy. I mean, you got to put a hat on Sam every play. Coach over there at Highlands is going, hey, guys, wait a minute.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't run 55s away.
Yeah, let's stay away from 55.
Stay away from 55. Let's run up the other side.
Yeah, that's right. Let's stay away from that dude.
Third down and long 6 at the 10-yard line.
This will be interesting.
Kramer. Pass over the middle and knocked up in the air and incomplete.
Yeah, I think somebody got a hand in there.
Nate Roberts was there. He thought he should have had 6. He dropped the ball. So it brings up 4th down, and Highlands looks like they're going to bring in Bowman to tie this game, try to tie it up.
Yeah, I look at the replay here on Joe's phone here, and yeah, you're right. That ball hit him right in the chest, right in the hand, and it bounced up.
Yeah, that should have been a catch. Yep. So here's Bowman for Highlands. That's the kind of ball Highlands is used to catching.
Yep, maybe thrown a little hot, but he had to.
Placement down at the 18, 28-yarder. Bowman's kick is up, and it has plenty of leg, and it has plenty of accuracy. 10:03 to go, and we are tied at 20-all. Fort Thomas Highlands and Lexington Catholic here on PrepSpin.com, the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Folks, this is Gary Ball. Hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky. And all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you. Bowman's kick, and it's going to be a little bit lower this time. Bounce, and it's going to be picked up by Neuer. He is up to the 20, and Neuer to the 30, blasting up to the 35-yard line. Good return by Trenton Neuer, 30-yard return. Well, Trenton Neuer has one speed, and it's fast. High octane.
He does, and again, this is not bad field position for the Knights here.
We're tied at 29:57 in the third quarter. Highlands trying to go to 4-1, and Lex Cath trying to go to 5-0. Both teams ranked. Lex Cath was number 3 in the 3A poll. Highlands was 5. Here's a give Nichols. Nichols to 40. Nichols up to the 44-yard line, and he's tackled there. Coming up, Mason Swalback the stop, but not before he got 9 yards.
Did a really nice job of making a cutback. He kind of cut over the left tackle and then bent it back to get the yardage. So it's second and short. Really good situation. Bo Ion loves these second and shorts.
Bowman the linebacker. They've got 4 of them. 3 down linemen now. Give to Nichols. He's got the first down and more up near midfield and stretches the ball over the midfield stripe. Good job there by Ryan Nichols, a junior, 180-pounder.
This is a cat and mouse game all the way. For Highlands, number 3, Swalback, Mason Swalback was in the linebacker position, and he blitzed right at the last second, and he had a hold of the running back, but just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, they credited Nick Bowman with the stop. First down at midfield. We're tied at 20.
They're blitzing almost every play, Gary.
9 minutes to go here in the third. Give pass over to Knopp. They faked it in the middle. Knopp, and he's down the left side. Good job by Tommy Knopp as he's gang tackled there. Swalback came over, and also Jake Brass.
Yeah, that's a nice play. That's a nice offensive play.
They had 3 defenders there, and also over there was Cameron Green. Second down and 2 at the 42. They've got to get to the 40 for a first down. 8 minutes, 30 seconds in the third, tied at 20-20. Bo Allen gives to Nichols, and he dives forward, and he's close to the marker, but they say, I think he's just shy of it, Coach.
Yeah, I think he's knee touch. His body was over the line. People are yelling, but his body was over the line, but his knee was down before the line to gain.
Check out the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon on CW. This Sunday at noon, Lexington Catholic is the team of the week. Lafayette Soccer, the Scholar Athletes, a feature on Freddie Chenault, the great player at Madison Central, and, of course, Laurie Blunk from UK Sports Medicine. 3rd down and inches. Twins out to the left. And he's got the first down. He carried the tackler to the 39. And we got a player down. That's going to be Huddleston down. He's shaking up a little bit, but he's going to be okay. Nichols got the first down with a great second effort.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Nichols that time. Let me see.
Gain of a yard, and that's good for a first down.
Yeah, he had a little battle with 74 for Lexington Catholic. And
DeGraff's going to win that battle every time.
Yeah, I think so.
39-yard line, 7:27 in the 3rd. Lexington Catholic trying to regain the lead. Blitz being shown, and Nichols hit. He breaks a tackle of Swalback, cuts it back,
and
then he was tackled on a good play, turned in. That was number 41 there. Number 41 turned that play in, and
he's the one that missed him originally and came back and got him.
That's Zach Lewin.
Yeah, Brother Lewin had him originally and lost him, and then came back and made the tackle. Nice job, boy. I tell you what, really nice job. They're really split out here. They're running a balanced formation this time from that shotgun.
2nd down at the 39 and 9 for Bo Allen. Allen passes near side, and it's dropped. A rare drop there by Nathan Schnurr, your guy, Coach.
Yeah, Nathan was looking to run. You know, one of the things you teach kids all the way from that, we saw some junior high or middle school players out here earlier. And the thing you teach those receivers, catch the ball, put it away before you turn upfield. Don't try to run before you catch it.
Nathan was trying to turn that upfield. He didn't have the ball yet, though, so he'll redeem himself. He's too good not to.
You watch.
3rd down and 9 at the 39.
Guarantee you he will.
6:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. For Thomas Highlands 20, Lexington Catholic 20. We're tied at 20. Give, and that's going to go for a little yardage, and that's a good play turned in by Sisson. Nichols a ball carrier, but Sisson, the defensive end, came down the line and made a good play.
These guys, these Highlands guys are tougher than nails. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm seeing some battles. When they blitz, they don't hesitate. They blitzed a guy from the secondary that time, and he absolutely ran over an offensive tackle.
Lexington Catholic's offensive line this year has dominated people. Tonight, I'm not so sure they're dominating Highlands.
Well, they're having trouble with the blitz.
Triple receivers out to the left, 4th down and 7 at the 37. Here's blitz again. Allen steps up, throws it in the pocket, and it's going to be incomplete.
Nice try.
Good effort there by Woodall. He couldn't come up with it. He almost caught that.
Okay.
Woodall almost made that catch, Coach.
He did. I thought he was going to get it with one hand. I got a suggestion for you, Gary. A suggestion for Lexington Catholic. You notice those blitzes are being timed on the snap count now,
yes,
right?
Sir.
They're coming right. Lexington Catholic needs to settle down, discipline themselves to run a long count. A long count going on 2 or whatever, that will definitely stop that blitzing. It'll slow it way down.
Highlands takes over on downs at the 37-yard line. Grady Kramer sends Twins to the top. Allfeld is to the bottom of the field, and he's going to give to fake to Butin and keep it. He's to the 40 and takes up to the 42-yard line. Pick up a 5 there for Kramer.
We're seeing a little change now. We're seeing offensive line for Highlands, Gary. Number 54, 77, 55. Those guys are doing a really good job.
I think Nick Carey, 58, came down the line there and made the play for Lex Cath.
Yeah, I'm really impressed now. This offensive line is coming to play.
Grady Kramer steps up, throws it deep down the far side, and it's going to be incomplete.
Right.
Intended for Adam Wire, the junior. He went up for it, but incomplete.
Yeah.
Nathan Schnurr was back in coverage, Coach.
Really nice job. Nathan was all over that one. That was a
3rd and 5.
That was one of those things where, you know, you get 5 yards on first down or 4 yards, a little more than 4, and then you go deep like that. I don't know. I just don't think that's something you really want to do against Catholic.
So 3rd down and 5 for Grady Kramer, the 6'4", 195-pound senior quarterback. Back in the pocket. Fires right side, and it's going to be caught by Roberts, and he's taking it down inside the 40-yard line to the 38, 39-yard line on a catch by Nate Roberts.
All right, we're going to look at that replay. Well, the defensive back is playing about 8 yards off him. They ran the inside person out. They ran the outside guy deep to take the corner deep, and then the inside man ran a square out. Really nice route. So it was the inside receiver caught the ball.
Twins to both sides for Grady Kramer. Gives inside to Butin. Butin down to the 32-yard line. And Emnet made the stop. Also Callahan, here comes a flag in, late flag.
Yeah, we're having little extracurriculars going on here, buddy. Let's take a look at this and see what happens. Nice cut to the outside. Yeah, I think number 5, Lexington Catholic, had a little extra push right at the end.
So that'll be tacked on.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
So that'll move the ball down even further. Personal foul. 15-yard variety. That's a big one.
Yeah. Clay Callahan had a little slip up of his composure there.
5 minutes, 7 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Still tied at 20. That was our halftime score, Coach. 20 all.
That's right, 20 all. And it's been back and forth. Lexington Catholic blinked first. We'll see what happens.
Highlands sends Twins to the near, Twins out to the far. And Cooper Swalback is back in at running back. And we might have had a jump there by Lex Cath.
Yeah, encroachment by the defense. That's another 5 yards.
Offsides on the defense. As a 5-yard penalty. Ball to the 12-yard line.
Lexington Catholic, they know they're in a battle tonight, don't they, Coach? They have just kind of cakewalked through all these other opponents in 2018.
Good for them.
Yeah.
This is good. This is really good practice.
5A power Highlands. Kramer throws it over the middle. He's got Swalback. He breaks the tackle at the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Close, got the first down marker.
Powerful runner. Catch that ball going to the outside again. Quarterback's nice job of setting up, throwing up. Yeah, and the little out pattern again. That little square out pattern by the inside receiver is hurting them. Keep an eye on Swalback. Find out where he is every time. I'd make sure I had some eyes on him every play.
House is to the near with Roberts. And King is out to the top. Swalback inside handoff down to the 10, down to the 8-yard line, and he's knocked down inside the 5, and they mark it at the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go, and Highlands threatening to take the lead here.
Really good job of blocking. Another, we're getting a little action in there, a little kick by a Highlands player. Might be a little hard feelings in there right now.
You think? Butin in there with Swalback. Give this Swalback up the gut, and he is going to get in for the touchdown.
They dominated the line of scrimmage on that drive. Totally dominated the line of scrimmage.
That puts Highlands up 26-20 with 3:47 in the 3rd, and Bowman in with the extra point.
Good kicker. The only possible, I don't think he's going to miss it unless we get a block on it or something.
He is a really good kicker. You're right, Coach.
Yeah,
Bowman's
excellent.
Pretty much automatic. Placement down, kick up, and what a leg by this kid. It's good. 27-20. Highlands on top, 3:47 here in the 3rd. And we want to come back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. We're late in the 3rd quarter, 3:47 in the 3rd. Fort Thomas Highlands 27, Lexington Catholic 20.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopaedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopaedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity.
Bowman set to kick it off for Highlands. They take the lead 27-20. Here over Lexington Catholic, Trenton Neuer back deep to receive this kick here from Bowman. Into it, and it is going to be Neuer at the 2. Comes out to the 10, 15. He's at the 20. Neuer out to the 30 and still running to the 31-yard line. Good return by Trenton Neuer, a 26-yard return.
Yeah, that was a good return. Really, really good job of busting up in there and getting the extra yardage. Again, decent field position for Catholic. Now, they kind of stalled the last time they had the ball. They've been trading punches the whole game so far. And that time Catholic stalled, and that gave the Highlands an opportunity to get ahead. Highlands has settled into that 3-5 look with a lot of secondary, huge blitzing every down with one of the linebackers.
Yeah, and Lexington Catholic's got to pick that up, don't they, Coach?
They do.
Here comes blitz from Swalback, and that's going to be Nichols hitting the backfield, no gain, and he's shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the blitz man that got him. We'll look at that again and see who gets the hit.
Yeah, it looks like he's down.
Yeah, 59 made the tackle.
That's Connor Zell.
A really nice job by Lexington Catholic picking up the blitz that time. Rumpke picked up the blitz, but the other guy on the outside. And
looks like he's probably just cramping, Coach. We've seen a lot of those this year, especially when we started on August 17th with all the heat. I mean, we must have seen about 20 cramps over at Mercer County in that Fort Herod Bowl.
Right, and there were a couple games up here where we were cramping. It was so hot. So
that's true. Next week, you pick them. We're going to have a fan vote for the game of the week, and those games will be up probably by tomorrow, I would think.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah. It's been a good year for us as far as the games, and when we allowed the fans to pick the game, they picked pretty good games for us.
Mm-hmm.
So down the road, we'll see. We got that big battle, 2 big battles coming up. Everybody thinks about.
Yeah, they do. When they think about Catholic, they think about Boyle County.
Yeah,
we got that game. We've also got the Douglas-Scott County game. We're working that one with Rick Ford in the Great American Rivalry Series. They're in their 15th season, I believe. We're working that game with Rick Ford in the Great American Rivalry Series.
That's going to be a big couple scores for you, Gary. Moeller ahead of Lafayette 36-0 in the second half, fourth quarter. Dunbar 50, Mercury Central 7 at the end of the third quarter, I think.
So Dunbar's finally going to get a win.
Yeah. West Jessamine ahead 27-17 over Nelson County. Mercer County is behind Lincoln County 21-14. That's a good game.
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass is dominating again. Madison Central 33-0. And again, Scott County got beat, last night?
Yeah, they got beat by Greater Cincinnati, Greater Catholic League team LaSalle, and beat them 37-7. That's their first loss of the season.
When you were working up there in the northern Kentucky,
yeah, I did the GC. I did the Greater Catholic League. I did it for about 10 years. I did Elder, Moeller, St. X, and LaSalle, all those Roger Bacon, all those teams, and that's probably one of the best leagues in the country.
Very competitive league.
Real competitive league.
Princeton, we played a game against Princeton up there one time.
Yeah, that's a big rivalry with Moeller. Moeller and Princeton's one of the biggest rivalries in Cincinnati. Fake now, Bo Allen rolling to the right, sets, throws. He's got his man Knopp to the 40. Tommy up to the 43-yard line. First down, Tommy Knopp, and the stop was made there by the linebacker. Coming up to get him was Nicky Bowman.
Yeah, it's a little bootleg pattern, a little spin-away bootleg, throwing a receiver coming across the field. Nice play. I like those plays. See, I like against this 3-5 defense, if you can get people to release underneath like that, they're going to be open. Now, you're not going to get the home run, but you're going to get the first down.
Triple receivers out to the top. Corbett's to the bottom. They give to room. He's got some room up to the near the midfield stripe where he's stopped there by Hagedorn. Hagedorn's got a big interception in this game.
See the power with which he runs? Roomba is a little bit different than Nichols. Those two they complement each other quite a bit.
Ball spotted at the 49.
2nd down and 3. They didn't give him the midfield stripe. He fell there, but they say his knee was at the 49.
2nd and short again, though.
2nd and about 3. 2 minutes and 37 seconds. That's all that remains in the third quarter. Highlands 27, Lexington Catholic 20. Bo Allen, the outstanding quarterback. Almost movement. Yeah, the wide out to the left moved, and he couldn't get back.
Well, it wouldn't matter once you move.
Yeah, that's true. He moved, and
that's it.
He didn't move his whole body. He just moved forward, and then he kind of tilted back.
He had a hiccup. That's all. He had a little hiccup.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8.
But again, there's no excuse for a wide receiver moving. He's not supposed to listen to the snap count. He's supposed to watch the ball. When the ball moves, he moves.
Felipe Arumba, number 42, is the only running back there. Of course, Nichols had the cramps. Twins to both sides, and Big DeGraff is a tackle to the right side. Vaughn to the left. Here's a pass now down the right side, and it's caught. What a great catch! What a great catch at the 32-yard line by who else? Nathan Snurr.
Nathan Snurr with a big catch on the sideline. Jumped up and grabbed it. Nice job, Nathan
What
Snurr.
A catch.
Made up for that one that he dropped before.
That's what I said. I told you he'd make up for that.
You're right.
Snurr with a circus catch to the 32.
Got about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and Lexington Catholic is answering back here.
Trying to answer back. They moved it down to the 32 of Fort Thomas Highlands. Triple receivers to the left for Bo Allen. A room with a slot back to the left. Waiting for the snap. Allen looking, steps up there, throws it downfield, and Trenton Neuer incomplete. He was calling for pass interference. He thought that he was grabbed there by, of course, Green, but official says no way.
Well, let me look at this here and give you an accurate call here. Oh, never mind. It's out of the picture. Couldn't quite see it. So he did get bumped a little bit, but I don't think it was
incidental.
Yeah.
Minute 57 in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. Arumva moves over to the left side now. 2nd and 10 for Bo Allen. Blitz. Swall back. Sets it, throws over to Knopp. He sidesteps him. Ends in a good open field tackle at the 28-yard line there, and that's turned in by Huddleston.
You know, he does a really good job of dodging that first tackle.
Yeah, he does.
He really is quick with his feet there. We got a
flag down. It might have been a late hit, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to speculate, but I thought that might have been a late hit. Oh, yeah, I think it was a late hit. Long discussion.
They may be discussing whether it was head-to-head or something. Can't see that again, can we, Joe?
The white cap.
Is there any way to show that again?
Personal foul.
No. Okay.
It's against both teams, so they all set. Personal foul against both teams.
Okay. Ops. Must have been a little scrabble going on, a little scrum or something.
So that'll replay the play.
Yep.
Minute 48 here in the third. So Sammy Vaughn is left tackle. Osborne is the left guard. Center is still Gentry. DeGraff is the right tackle. Vaughn is the left tackle. Rumpke is moved in there at right guard. I believe that's the where's Rumpke over there at left guard. Yeah, he's a left guard.
Behind the play.
They've just completely interchanged that offense except for the center.
They switch them around according to what the defense looks like.
2nd down and 6 for Bo Allen. Allen fires it, near side diving catch, incomplete at the 25-yard line. Diving forward over there was Nathan Schnurr, incomplete.
I'm not too sure that was a bad pass. I think he really realized that the inside guy was getting ready to jump that, so he threw it low and outside just to make sure it wasn't intercepted.
Minute 28 here in the third quarter. Fourth down. It is 4th down and 6. So that was the wrong down there.
We get it straight?
Yeah, the scorekeeper's having a tough time with the downs. He's had it mixed up several times. 4th down. Twins to both sides for Bo Allen. They need to get down to the 22 for a first down. Bo Allen fires right side, caught, and Schnurr has got the first down. Schnurr to the 22, and let's see. Schnurr thought he was inside but not a very good mark there at all.
They're going to call all the way across the measure. They're going to have to measure that.
Yeah, Schnurr thought.
I'm not too sure about that mark either.
Yeah, I'm not. That mark was way back from where it was. But Schnurr still thinks he's got the first down. I think he does too, but look at that again. If we got a replay of that, you ought to look at that again. I mean, that guy came back about a yard or two.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Catholic fan, but not too many people complained about it, really.
No.
But I think it's going to still be enough for the first down, I think.
Well, I can't see the ball because the
we're blocked by the sidelines for Catholic.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. Yeah, he got it. Got to by the football. So Schnurr knows where that first down chain is, doesn't he?
He's tougher than nails, I'm going to tell you. He knows exactly.
He dropped that one earlier in this quarter, Coach. He was very unhappy with himself.
We got 1:24 to go in this third quarter, Garibaldi, and I'm telling you what, this game could go either way.
Could go down to the wire.
It could.
Lexington Catholic threatening here. They got first down at the 22-yard line of Fort Thomas Highlands. They're down by a touchdown, 27-20, trying to tie this game up. Bo Allen, one of the best quarterbacks in the Commonwealth, a junior.
That was a good spot by the official. I just saw the replay.
Bo Allen steps, throws, and it's tipped away at the good job there at the last moment by the Jason No, the free safety.
Yeah, I think if we watch that, if we could watch that again, you'll see that the receiver is breaking across the field toward the corner. And if Bo would have led him to the corner, he was steps ahead of the defensive back.
Right. Bo still doesn't have a touchdown pass in this game, does he?
No, watch it. The outside receiver coming all the way across on a long post.
Had 19 coming in, Coach.
Yep.
Twins to both sides. That must tell you how good this Highlands defense is, at least through 3 quarters. Arumva hit again and knocked down, and coming in to get him is Huddleston.
They need to vary their snap count. The blitzes are coming on the snap. They're rushing the ball, timing the snap, and meeting Arumba in the backfield.
So third down, 13. Clock winding down here in the third quarter. 48 seconds. Third down and 13 for Lexington Catholic. Twins both sides for Bo Allen. Blitz coming. Bo Allen steps up, throws it deep downfield, and it's going to be to Schnurr, and it's going to be overthrown. Bo Allen
he's off.
A little bit off tonight.
He's off because he's getting pressure, and he's feeling, not necessarily seeing, but feeling the blitz coming up the middle, and it's putting a little bit of preheat on.
He's been laying that pass in there to Schnurr this year, but that one was overthrown by about 5 yards.
All right, let's do this then. Let's get him out of the pocket. He throws extremely well to the left, better than most quarterbacks I've seen. Let's get him out of the pocket. Let's roll to the left and throw the ball. Get away from that blitz.
So fourth down here, 34 seconds in the third.
Trust that offensive line, that mafia up there to pick up them blocks.
Sammy Vaughn, the left tackle. Throw down the left side, and it's going to be off the fingertips. Incomplete. Luke Powell, the intended receiver. He laid out for it, but it was just off his fingertips. So if we can take a look at that again, Coach.
He threw that ball about 45 yards in the air. That's pretty darn good for a high school quarterback.
But it was just off the fingertips. Highlands would take over on down as we look at that play again. Boy, he laid it out there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. A little wheel route. Close, real close.
So Highlands ball at the 25. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left here in the second half. Highlands leads Bluebirds 27, Knights 20. Grady Kramer with Cooper Swalback. Pass out to Allfield to the left. He breaks the tackle 30, ran out of bounds at the 31-yard line as Hunter Allfield with the catch.
23 seconds to go in the third period. Highlands had a really good drive the last time, took the ball all the way down the field to score. That series is going to hurt Bo's statistics a little bit, buddy. I think he's like 19 for 32 now with 1 interception.
Roberts a slot to the right. Swalbeck in the backfield. Here's Kramer. And he is going to be sacked at the 29-yard line. Stays in bounds. Clock. Now they stop the clock with 14 seconds.
He dropped the ball and the ball rolled out of bounds. That's what happened.
Yeah, Kramer stopped at the 29. That's a loss of about 3. So third down and 7.
Very big play here. Very big play. Biggest play of the second half. And the fans know it too. Listen to those fans.
Swalback is in the backfield with Brady Kramer. High snap to Kramer. Rolls to the right. Kramer sets, throws, and is it caught?
No, he was out.
And yes, out of bounds. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. And that was Roberts, and Roberts stretched out for it, but it was a high pass, and so this is a force a punt here by Highlands.
Whew, that's a good stop that time. That's really important to get that stop.
Yeah, Roberts made a nice effort for that coach. As Neuer and Schnur drop back to receive this punt coming from Grady Kramer. Lex Cath with 8 seconds here in the third. This will be probably the last play of this third quarter, and we'll head to the fourth quarter unless they run it back. Lex Cath will be trailing. Set to punt is Kramer. Snap back to him. Kramer gets a punt off, and it is going to be caught and then immediately dropped as it's caught at the 37-yard line there by Trent Neuer. Immediately dropped, and on the play there for making it was Nelson Bibb, number 33.
No fear Moyer. Comes right up there and makes the catch.
And I was wrong. I stand corrected, Coach. There's 1 second left here in the third.
Yeah, but that that should be it. Steve Tressler, whoever the clock operator is quick on the finger there.
So Bo Allen at the 37. And Nichols hit and dropped at the 25. That's into the third quarter, so the third quarter comes to a close as we head to the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to go in this ball game. Fort Thomas Highlands Bluebirds 27, Lexington Catholic Knights 20. We go to the fourth quarter. We want to thank, of course, Bob Roberts Insurance. Kentucky Scoreboard Show, 10 to midnight tonight with Rick Shaw, Donnie Atkins here on 630 WLAP. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
By the number.
Bird Automotive, proud to sponsor Lexington Catholic for 16 years. Customers first at Bird Automotive. Second down and 11 start the fourth quarter for Bo Allen. Allen back to pass, right side. It's caught, and it's up to the 45-yard line. Nice catch. And that's Schnurr again over there. Nathan Schnurr with that catch. He's covered up, and that brings up third down and about 3 for the Knights.
That's Schnurr's fifth catch. So he's doing a good job of catching the football. We haven't heard Woodall's name in a while.
That's true, since the first half.
Yeah. Mr. Woodall usually is out there making some
and
plays.
Corbett hasn't made a big catch yet in this game. He usually comes up big.
Yeah, he has 4 catches.
Third down and 3. Triple receivers at the bottom, Snurrs out to the top. Bo Allen. And he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down. Nice play by Ben Sisson, the big 6'5", 235-pound defensive end.
Yeah, and he just came quick on the snap count again. They've got us. Well, I'm beating a dead horse. They've got to change that snap count a little bit, slow that blitz down, or roll out of there. Highlands is smelling some blood now.
Punt coming now from Lex Calf. They get the kickoff end over end. It bounces, takes a Lexington Catholic roll. Back inside the 20, rolling back inside the 15.
Nice punt.
And it'll be right there at the 15-yard line. So that is a 46-yard punt?
Yes, 46, 47, because it was 43 yards.
Yeah, it was more than that.
Yeah, it was more. It was about 47.
47, yeah. 10:32 to go in this game. Highlands has the ball. They're up 27-20 here on PrepSpin with Mike Meehan. This is Gary Ball, William Warfield, the King of Stream, and Joe Allen, our videographer.
Gary Kramer, quarterback for Highlands, has done a really good job of managing his football game. Let me tell you, he has. He's 12 for 18 for 144 yards.
Kramer airs it out down the left side. Allfield there, and it's going to be caught. Allfield with the catch. Holthouse on coverage to the 42-yard line.
Holthouse he flinched a little bit. He had the man covered deep, and then he just hesitated a second and allowed that receiver to get ahead of him.
43-yard reception.
Nice job. Kramer's a decent quarterback.
Twins of both sides for Highlands at the 41 of Lex Cav. Inside hand, fake it, and throw it down the left side, and it's going to be another diving catch, and that one's made, and it's complete, and this one's caught, and it's hauled in there by Austin King.
Right at the 15-yard line, Gary. Right at the 15. It's a nice throw and a nice catch. Kramer's hot. Kramer's on fire.
15-yard line. Highlands threaten to go up by 2 scores at the 15. Kramer. Handoff goes, and Butin slammed down back behind the line of scrimmage. Good play by the Knights defense.
Yeah, there were several people in on that.
A.J. King.
Yeah, big number 3 in there making a tackle. Nice job.
A.J. King, he's one of the young men that's on the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday.
All right, I'm going to look at that then.
Second down and 14 for Highlands. Back at the 19. Grady Kramer rolls right, sets, throws, and it's going to be caught down, and it's going to be Wire, and he's down to the 5-yard line. There comes a late flag.
Yeah, a little late hit. See, the tackle was started. It was it's a little. They good sportsmanship there. Number 80 for Lexington Catholic, or for Highlands, and number 23 kind of threw him out of bounds, twisted him around and threw him, but. Good sportsmanship at the end. They realized that was just an inadvertent thing. Intentional. So, yeah, that was what it was. It's okay. I mean, these two teams are battling it out right now.
Cooper Swalback is back in the backfield. Grady Kramer. Vincent's in. He's split out to the right. White out to the left. And Kramer's going to keep it. Grady Kramer to the left side. He's hit, breaking tackles, and he gets down to the 2-yard line. Holthouse made a nice stop.
He did. Cornerback came up. Yeah, Coulter came up from the secondary and got a hold of him. Really good job of closing. Catholic is really quick at coming up to the football and making tackles.
Approaching 9 minutes to go in this ball game. Highlands threatening. They lead 27-20. Kramer, and that's going to be a flag down. And I think it's going to be against Highlands. No, it's going to be against Lex Calf.
Yeah, encroachment, offsides penalty.
Encroachment on the defense.
You're stepping in there too close.
Half the distance, we'll take it to about the 1.5.
Yeah, stepping across the line of scrimmage. Still second down now, and they're right up there on the goal line.
Ball at the 1.
I'd like to go to Swalback down here.
Yeah.
Brady Kramer.
Oh.
And left side, and Kramer hit, knocked backwards.
That's defense right there. They hit the quarterback hard. They hit the running back hard.
He's going to be sacked. He's going to lose about 2 yards.
That was pretty. Nice hit on the running back. Stopped the run, the fake, and then bam, hit the quarterback.
So it'll be third down, and they mark it at the 3. 8:25 to play.
Loss of 2.
Rumpke put it.
33.
Oh, wow, what a stop.
Swalback switches to the left. Grady Kramer back to pass. Looking, throws it left, and it's going to be incomplete.
Field goal?
He was trying to go on the left there to House. 4th and goal. If they bring in Bowman, they would go up by 10.
Kick the field goal, buddy.
Bowman, with a successful field goal, would make it 30-20. Right now it's 27-20 Highlands. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this football game. From Lexington Catholic's Joseph K. Ford Stadium, here on the campus of Lexington Catholic.
Tell you what, Mr. Rumpke is playing a hard game.
And he plays both ways.
He is really
He's
fighting.
remarkable.
I like to get the glasses on him. I watch him periodically, and he is a fighter.
Wire will hold for Bowman. It'll be a 20-yard field goal. Left hash placement, and they got a piece of it, and it is good. It just got in. They got a piece of it, but it just got over the upright anyway. So 30-20, Highlands leads. 8:06 to go. It's going to take a big comeback by Lexington Catholic. They need to overcome a 10-point lead here with 8:06 to play here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
We're back here at Bowman, who just kicked the 20-yard field goal to put Highlands up 30-20. 8:06 to go is set to kick off from the far hash mark. Bowman's kick.
Jeez.
This time it will drive Norier back into the end zone. Touchback for Lex Cass. So what has Highlands done defensively? Lexington Catholic doesn't have a point here in the second half, and it was 20-20 at halftime. Coach, and what has Highlands done here in the second half?
Well, I don't think Highlands has changed any. I think Bo Allen's changed. The blitz is coming in on him, and he's feeling the pressure, and he's overthrowing a lot of the passes that he normally hits. Highlands, the blitzing from the linebackers in the 3-5 look is really causing them problems.
On CW Lexington, featuring Lexington Catholic is the team of the week.
Bo Allen set to pass, throws it left side, and it's Snurr. He's going to go out of bounds. Tightrope the sideline to 25, pick up a 5. So that only took 5 seconds. Second down and 5. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. The Highlands had a little game on this side where the tackle came inside and the linebacker blitzed around the corner to try to get to Allen.
Triple receivers to the bottom and twins to the top for Bo Allen at the 25, 2nd and 5. Bo Allen, quick pass. Got his man, and he's close. That Snurr is going to be close to the first down at the 30-yard line. I don't know if they gave it to him. Yeah, that wasn't a kind mark.
No, it was not a kind mark. I don't think it would have been a first down.
Well, I know. I'm just saying I don't think it was.
Right, it was real close.
Yeah. They do mark it right at the 30-yard line, or 29. They move it back a little bit.
Yeah.
So third down and less than a yard for Lexington Catholic.
We got the big, let's see, is Arumba in there?
Looks like Ryan Nichols, coach.
Nichols is in.
Third and less than a yard for Bo Allen. And Nichols goes nowhere. Bowman got him, and
he's the big man.
Stacked up by the linebacker there, Hagedorn.
This is a real tricky situation, Gary. There's 7 minutes to go in this football game. You're behind by 10 points, but you're backed up against a team that has been driving the ball.
They're bringing out the punting team.
Yeah, you almost have to punt it here. You can't afford not to make it slow down and give up another touchdown or another field goal.
Woody's going to punt. Huddleston is back deep for Highlands at the 35. Here's the punt. Huddleston comes up, takes it at the 40, fumbles it, and it's going to be fielded by Highlands. Got on it at the 40-yard line.
Let's give that guy some credit there. Number 2, Gary, a lot of hustle, buddy. A lot of hustle by Highlands.
By Bailey Armstrong.
Well, Bailey showed some Armstrong there. Boy, I tell you, that hustle paid for them. If he wouldn't have been there, it was certainly going to be a Catholic football.
6 minutes, 32 seconds to play. Lexington Catholic's got a tough one next week in Louisville against DeSales, an undefeated team. Highlands has Covington Catholic looming in a few weeks.
Oh, man, that was close.
Pass left side, caught, and Allfield's going to take it up to midfield.
I don't know about getting out of bounds, you know.
Hunter Allfield, a 6-foot junior. He's the backup quarterback for Highlands.
Hey, Gary, that was Gallagher, by the way, Ryan Gallagher, who came in to make that hit on the punt return guy.
Okay, good job, Coach. Good job picking that up.
You got to give him credit. They just didn't get lucky on it.
Yep. Huddleston fumbled the ball, and
huge series.
There were a bunch of Catholic players around, but Armstrong was able to get it. Here's Kramer diving forward to him. That 6'4" frame. He's going to have the first down to Lex-Cat territory to the 47. That's where you get 6'4" going forward, and 6'4" is going to get you 2 or 3 yards every time.
Right, exactly. And again, Kramer's been pretty impressive this game. I'll tell you what. I'm going to give him. I like the offense they run. They mix it up quite a bit between the run and the pass.
King and Callahan teamed up for that tackle. Grady Kramer, Huddleston, at Swalback, and he is down to the 40. Swalback running hard down to the 38. Here comes a late flag. Swalback stopped there by a couple of Cameron Coulter and a couple of his buddies, Callahan and company, but there is a flag down.
Yeah, Jackson Klein is down on the field too. There was a real collision there. I'm going to look at the replay. I've got a replay.
Shout out
here
to Bob Cranfield and his friends, his gang. When Bob gets together, everybody gets together. Bob Cranfield and his buddies watching the game. Thanks for watching tonight. And Highlands leads. There's a player down shaking for Lexington Catholic.
That's Jackson Klein. Again, like I said, he's took a little lick there. I think that's
Bird Automotive, their Toyota and Lexus specialist, proudly serving Central Kentucky, putting customers first for 16 years at Bird Automotive. And up and okay.
Thank you, sir.
You know, these two teams are pretty even passing. Bo Allen's thrown for 232 yards, and Kramer 236 yards. So Kramer stepped up in the second half for sure.
Well, we've seen Covington Catholic, and we've seen Highlands. What do you think, Coach?
Covington Catholic.
Yeah, I do too. Covington Catholic win that game probably pretty handily.
Yeah, it'll be good one. I don't think those they like each other up there.
No, they don't. Here's Butin in the middle and stopped at the 31-yard line. Picks up about 4 yards.
Now, if you were Highlands, would you take your time here? Slow everything
Absolutely.
down
You got just 5 minutes and 40 seconds. You're up 30-20. Why not? You don't want to give the ball back to Bo Allen and that offense because he can light up the scoreboard in just a matter of minutes.
Right, and he hasn't had a touchdown pass today, so I'm sure that's something that doesn't happen very often.
Second down at the 8-yard line. Highlands. Fake. Pass left side. It's caught by Roberts down to the 20, to the 10, and he has taken it to the house.
That was an intentional play. They realized that secondary man was off him a little too far, and again, just miscalculated it. I wonder if the corner over there, is that Snur? Who is that? That corner. I wonder if he guessed, tried to intercept the ball. Let's see.
Nate Roberts.
It's a safety.
Nate Roberts with the touchdown catch and run, Coach.
Snur covered the guy deep, and the safety had to come in to try to take care of that hitch pattern. He couldn't do it. He couldn't get there. He overran it.
Bowman comes in for the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is, boy, Highlands dodged a bullet. I tell you what, they dodged a huge bullet. They fumbled the ball, and Armstrong recovered. There were nothing but Lexington Catholic players around the ball. That was huge because on that possession is when Nate Roberts hauled in that touchdown pass.
Absolutely. That was a big play in this game.
37-20, 5:11 to go in the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. We'll be back after this.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
Welcome back, 5:11, and Highlands with a 37-20 lead now. Will be kicking off, and Bowman booms it in the end zone again. And
oh, man. What a weapon.
Neuer will take it back in the end zone and come back out to the 20-yard line. Does Lexington Catholic have 17 points in them in 5 minutes, 11 seconds against this defense?
Well, they're going to have to get one quickly.
Yeah,
that's
they
for
will.
Sure.
They haven't scored here in the second half.
No, they can get this. I don't know. It's tough. It's going to be tough. They have to get one quick, and I think that Highlands has figured out a way to get to Bo Allen to get at least put pressure on him to take a little edge off his throw. Cover two.
Bo Allen sets, throws over the middle.
Oh, man.
Incomplete, trying to go to Powell.
Well, again,
Corbett was there as well.
If you look at that pattern, they have two receivers out wide.
Right.
They both ran slants. Now, normally when you have a double slant, you have one going about 1 yard or 2 yards across, and then the other guy goes about 4 to 5 yards across. Well, they were both about 3 yards across, and that brought two defenders into the area. I like the slant patterns. I do.
Second down at the 20-yard line. Second and 10. 5:07 here in the football game. Bo Allen.
There you go.
Bo's got time. Throws a deep downfield, running and incomplete. He just threw it a little bit too long, and he had Woodall down there.
Had plenty of time. Had Mr. Woodall in the game. Had plenty of time to throw the football. Woodall came across the field deep, like they've run that play often this year.
They've been hitting that long ball.
They've been hitting it in stride, but he just was a little overthrown that time.
Not that time. 5 minutes to go. 37-20. Bluebirds have turned all those turnovers into points, haven't they?
They have. And we talked about that before the game. Turnovers would make a difference in this game.
They certainly have for Highlands. Third down and 10. Bo Allen steps up, throws it, and incomplete, trying to come back to Woodall.
We're roughing the passer.
Yeah, we're going to have a late hit there, and that's going to be on Sisson, I believe.
Yeah, well, it was a late hit on Sisson. Probably wasn't a whole lot. It wasn't really much of a hit, but Bo Allen's such a tough, strong kid. It's pretty tough to hurt him. I'm going to watch this again and let you know. Assistant's chasing him. He throws the ball, and then he just pushes him down. Yeah,
so that penalty would take it all the way out to the 35. It'd be a first down for Lexington Catholic, and new life right back into the lungs of Lex Cath. 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Offensive line's doing a better job of picking up these blitzes and this pressure now.
They're playing like a 2-4, 3-3 because they get the blitz going. Bo Allen over to left side, and
Nice
Snur's
tackle.
a good open field tackle there turned in, and that's turned in by Jake Brass.
Wasn't that pretty? Just the way you're supposed to. You come over. I thought Snur had a move on him there. Or was it Snur? Or was it who caught that?
It was.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Neuer.
I thought he had a good move and he could break that down the sideline.
2nd down and 6. 4:20 to go. Bluebirds on top of Lexington Catholic. Bo Allen looking, throws, and it's caught and out of bounds up near midfield, and it's going to be caught there by Luke Powell. And in coverage there was one of the backup players, and that's Mason South, 42.
Yeah, he did a nice job putting him out of bounds. That makes it 3rd and 1, but this is 4 downs for them. There's 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this football game.
Yeah, they got to get a score here. They need, like you said, Coach, need a quick score. Bo Allen knows that. Throws it left side, called by Corbett, and he turns it upfield, and it's going to be 1st down to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're taking what the defense is giving them. They're getting these first downs. Pretty soon the clock's going to be a problem for them. So they're going to have to figure out something. You know what? A lot of times what you can do here, Gary, is you can run a screen or you can run a draw or run a bootleg with Bo Allen and try to get a big chunk of that yardage.
Armstrong made that stop for Highlands, a young man that came up with that fumble recovery. Triple receivers out to the top for Bo Allen. Bo waiting for the sets up. Throws it deep downfield. His receiver down there, and it's incomplete, and there are flags down in the backfield. Couple of flags down.
Yeah, flags back in the backfield. Some people thought there should be interference.
Yeah,
pass intended for Tommy Knopp is incomplete.
Holding against Catholic. Boy. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. And that's so offsetting, Coach.
Offsetting penalties. That play didn't count.
We've had those a couple times in this game, offsetting.
The only thing good about that play is it got the secondary guys tired chasing down the field. So
that's true. We're late in the game, 3:59 to play. Highlands 37, Lexington Catholic 20. Remember, Lexington Catholic came into this game undefeated and ranked 3rd in 3A. Highlands came in 3-1 and ranked 5th in 5A in the latest. Hey, we always go by the Associated Press polls because that's media polls.
Yeah,
so we go by those polls. Apologies to no one. With the polls we go by. 1st down.
All right, we have could be an opportunity now, Gary, for the old hook and ladder or something like that.
3:59, long discussion by the officials here late in the game.
Yeah, what's the deal?
They already made the call, and they were offsetting. Whitecap seems to have cleared it up. I tell you, this guy keeping the down marker for the scoreboard has had a rough night. It is 1st down, but he's switching it back now to 1st down. He had 2nd down.
Yeah, he's struggling over there.
Fan vote. Our game next week, you vote for the game we cover. Bo Allen.
Oh, man.
Right side caught. And it's Tommy Knopp, and he's got the football, and it's coming out of there with it, and that's Huddleston. Pulls it out, strips it, 20. Huddleston, 10. Touchdown, Highlands.
MVP right there. That guy's the MVP of this football game. I have never seen a player dominate a defense like he has. I'm going to watch this again on the replay. We'll get a good look at it. Really nice pass thrown inside. Yeah, Huddleston just pulls it out of his hands, and he was up. He was not down on the play. Huddleston just pulled it out of his hands.
So this score is going to be a little misleading, Coach.
Very misleading.
Because Catholics played Highlands tough for 3 quarters. 3.5, really. It's just been turnovers here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, like three big turnovers.
Bowman's extra point is up, and it is good.
Yeah, he kicked it over to Lexington Christian.
3:46 in the game, 44-20. Bluebirds on top of the Knights here from Joseph K. Ford Stadium. We'll be back in the Mingua Beach Turkey Game of the Week.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free.
859-CALL-US.
In Lexington and now in London.
We're back here at Lexington Catholic where the Bluebirds have kind of blown this one open. It's a little misleading, though, the score 44-20 Highlands, but they've scored most of that on turnovers here in the second half, Coach.
Oh, man, they have. And, again, a shout-out to Scott Thurman, my old buddy from Dunbar days, a really good kid. Watching from somewhere, who knows where.
Here's the Bowman kick, and it will be Schnurr and watch it in the back of the end zone, so touchback.
Touchback on the kickoff.
Lexington Catholic, 3:46 remaining.
Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line first.
And
10 for
you
the
can
Knights.
catch the Kentucky Scoreboard Show 10 to midnight on 630 WLAP. Rick Shaw and Don Atkins. They have all the scores, highlights, interviews from around the state. I'll be on with them tonight at about 10:30 or so, Coach. I'll be on talking about the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin tonight. It's on 630 WLAP. Bo Allen, triple receivers to the bottom. Allen back and going to step up. Allen. And Bowman's going to run him out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Bo Allen on the quarterback keeper.
Bo Allen got 5 out of that one.
We have a question here on Twitter, but I don't know if we can answer this. It says, will PrepSpin be at Henry Clay this season?
We were there just a couple weeks ago. Henry Clay. Were we not?
Yeah.
We've done 2 Henry Clay games this year.
Yeah.
Back to pass, Bo Allen, and looking, and he's going to step up and dump it. Did he cross the line? I think he might have crossed the line of scrimmage.
That's a penalty.
And that'll be a flag. And the ball was caught, I believe, there. But, yeah, that's going to be a penalty. So, see, we did Henry Clay.
Yeah, we did Henry.
That was the first games of the year, though.
Right. We did. We were commenting on their speed with the 2 Jacksons. 2 Jacksons.
Ramon Jackson and another Jackson.
They have got some speed.
Got some Jacksons. 3:31 to go, and that penalty will take it back to the 19 on he crossed the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. So that's the flag. 3:31 to play.
He calls a legal forward pass as a loss of down.
Lose the down, be 3rd down and 10.
And 10.
So 44-20, Bluebirds. Score surprises me, Coach.
It really does. And again, like you said, it's not indicative of the game.
Bo Allen throws it over the far side. He's got his man up to the 30-yard line, close to the first down marker, and I think he got the first down. Good job there by Nathan Schnurr.
Yeah, Nathan runs that pattern across the field better than just about anybody. Catches the ball on the run. I think he was trying to get out of bounds, but
ball spotted at the 31.
Didn't get there.
Down for the Knights.
So Bo Allen, first down at the 31-yard line on the pass to Schnurr. Triple receivers to the left, twins to the bottom. Bo Allen, it's got time. Throws it in. It's going to be Corbett, and he drops it.
Yeah, I'm really interested. They're running the crossing pattern from the outside receiver. He's the longest way to go, but he clears easily because he has those other receivers to blow the top off the defense and knock the defense back so he can get underneath him.
So Highlands will go to 4-1, and Lexington Catholic will drop to 4-1, their first loss of the season. Highlands lost to Scott County a couple weeks ago, 28-7. A game ended at halftime because of lightning. Twins both sides, and
nice
give now, and that's going to be Nichols to the 40 and Nichols to the 46-yard line. Ryan Nichols.
You got to hustle, guys. You know, your clock's your enemy now. You don't just, you know, we talk about things can happen. You get a quick score, onside kick, things can happen.
2:56 and the clock running here. First down and 10 at the 47-yard line for Lexington Catholic. Directly across from us up here in the press box. Bo Allen. Looking, and it's finally going to be sacked. They finally blow the whistle dead, and
Bowman on the tackle.
Bowman in there. I tell you, Bowman can only kick the ball. He's a pretty good linebacker, too.
Loss of 5.
Nick is 6 foot, 200 pounds, and a senior linebacker for Thomas Highlands, and a darn good kicker, Coach. Solid kicker.
Yep, really.
I give the edge in the kicking game to Highlands against Cupcake.
I do too. I do.
But
too.
I think McGinnis is going to be too tough for Highlands to stop. And
it'll be a good game, though, Gary. I would.
Michael Mayer. Left. Oh, that was intercepted. Stepping in there to knock that one away, and that was Reynolds, Addison Reynolds.
Another nice-sized kid.
Yeah.
3rd and 14.
They got these guys in the secondary and linebackers.
He's 6'2", 180.
Yeah, these 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" guys can cover.
Yep.
It's a good football team. They're back. You know,
they are a good team, but well, we'll see what happens with Cupcake. That's the game they always
when we talk about
sets a bar for their season.
When we talk about teams in Northern Kentucky that have slipped a little bit, it's normally because of the dilution of the talent from other schools being built.
Yeah, that's
true. What
true.
interfered with Highlands?
Just cycle. Just a little bit down and cycle. Here's a pass wide open by Powell. Powell to the 45, down to the 44-yard line. It'll be close to a first down marker. He won't have it. It'll be about a half a yard shy. So it'll be 4th down and a yard there. 1:42 to go.
Yeah, Mr. Powell thought, at first he thought, I'm going to get out of bounds. And then he said, well, no, I got a chance to break this one. And then he saw the first down mark and tried to get there first.
Actually, he's got 4th and about a yard and a half, doesn't he?
That's a big – this is tough. You might as well just go for everything here.
1:24 to go in this game. Allen back, throws it downfield and it goes to Knopp. Knopp's got the catch, and he's down inside the 10-yard line. Tommy Knopp. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Another great catch by Tommy Knopp.
It really was.
By Jason No.
Jason No on the stop for Highlands.
I got a text. I don't think you're watching the game, but I got a text from a longtime friend. My son Matt said that Mark Logan said to say hi to us. So Mark Logan played for me at Bryan Station, running back, went on to play at
Kentucky, and then went on with the NFL.
Yes, Bengals and San Francisco 49ers.
He was on their Super Bowl team with the Bengals in '88.
Yeah.
Because I saw a picture of them all getting together up there last night, I think it was, in Cincinnati. So 1:09 to go in this one. It's 44-20, but the Knights trying to score their first touchdown here in the second half, Coach. I tell you what, it was 20-20. They led 20-17 at halftime.
It was
Lex
tied at halftime.
Okay, 20-all.
Yeah, I believe so. But it's been back and forth, seriously. So. Yeah, this is it's been back and forth. It's just in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, turnovers.
Yeah, the turnovers really hurt him.
1:09 here in the ball game. So Bo Allen, 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. That was a nice catch and a nice throw there by Allen to Tommy Knopp.
Yeah, Bo needs we'd all like to see him throw a touchdown pass here, just to make sure that he's not shot out.
Nichols is in the backfield with Bo Allen. Twins to the near side, twins to the top. Bo Allen fires over the middle, and it's going to be high and complete. 1:06.
6 to go, and again, second down. They really want to get a score here. They want to make this look respectable.
Klein was open, Coach, but he threw it high to him.
Yeah, he's a little off.
That would have been a touchdown.
He's feeling a lot of pressure. He's absolutely been feeling a lot of pressure from that defense.
Bo Allen, just a junior. He has had a sensational year. 19 touchdown passes this year, but doesn't have one in this game with 1:06 to play. Triple receivers to the bottom. Bo Allen back. Here comes pressure. It throws it incomplete as he was hit as soon as he released the ball, Coach. And
again, there's that pressure. They're in his face. They're chasing him down.
Allen's pass is incomplete.
That was Mason South. There's a flag down. 59 seconds. That's all that remains in this game.
Yep, we talked about that at halftime. That was one of our rules of the game. You know, there was not an eligible receiver anywhere near that throw, and there is no rule in high school about getting out of the tackle box. There isn't any. You have to throw it at a receiver or close to a receiver or so on.
And that penalty takes it all the way back to the 24, Coach. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 24 now.
Yep, well, you got to throw it down the field, buddy.
Yep.
That's what you got to do.
59 seconds.
Oh, man, I could explain to you how they're getting to him, but they're getting to him with little stunts on the outside is what they're doing.
Triple receivers to the bottom, and Bo Allen. He's going to tuck it. He's got some running room. He is to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Bo Allen. Yep. Bo Allen with a 24-yard scamper makes it 44-26 with 50 seconds to go here in this ball game.
A nice run, wasn't it? Nice run. Saw that end zone and went right for it.
So Bo Allen scores on a 24-yard run here late in the game with 50 seconds left.
What have we said, Gary? When they're playing man-to-man, who is the one person that's not accounted for? The quarterback. It was a nice job. They were man-to-man across the field. They were all covered. They ran everybody deep. Nobody had the quarterback.
Placement down, and Woody's kick is up, and it is good. So 44-27. The Bluebirds on top. 50 seconds to go here in the ball game. We'll be back here on PrepSpin, the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
What's your starting 5? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingua Beef Jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingua's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingua Beef Jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at MinguaBeefJerky.com. That's MINGUA beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingua Beef Jerky Meat Sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I'm on a fixed income.
The people you trust.
Welcome back, and just 50 seconds to go in this game, and Lexington Catholic will probably try an onside kick. They really don't have much hope for anything else, but an onside kick. Highlands leads 44-27, and really the turnovers, the fumbles, and interception have been the difference in this game for Highlands. That's why they turned it around there, Coach.
Yeah, and they put it away right there at the end when the ball was pulled right out of the hands of a receiver.
Huddleston pulled it right out of the receiver and ran it in about 40 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, he's a man, I'm telling you.
So 44-27. Now they're going to kick it deep, and Highlands will cover it at the 15-yard line. Vincent there covered the ball.
Nice job. Picked up the ball, put his knee down. They have the game won here. Well, Lexington Catholic goes back to the drawing board, Gary. And who do they have next week?
They have DeSales, undefeated.
Undefeated DeSales from Louisville. DeSales was the one that upset St. X, right? Beat St. X early in the year. Legends win. The Lexington Legends won the league.
South Atlantic
Awesome,
League
man.
champions, the Lexington Legends.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
That is fantastic. That's awesome.
So the South, what do they get? They go anywhere from here, Coach?
No, they're done.
That's a
it.
championship. Yeah, so that's what I thought. The Sally League champions.
That's right.
So Highlands will, although Lexington has 3 timeouts, pass over the left side to Roberts, and Roberts running hard. And
why would you do that?
He's knocked out at the 20.
Do you have any idea why you would throw a pass where the guy runs out of bounds and stop the clock with 42 seconds left in your head, 44-27? I don't understand it.
Lexington does have their timeouts. I don't know if they'll use them, Coach, because they're down by 17. So the Legends won 2-1.
The Blue Claws from New Jersey.
Lakeland, right?
Lakeland, New Jersey.
Flag down.
This is when it gets sloppy.
Yeah, it really does.
The Lexington Legends tonight defeated the Lakewood Blue Claws 2-1 and are the South Atlantic League champions.
So the Legends 2 and Lakeland 1 and Lexington Legends are your South Atlantic League champions. Congratulations to them. Gary Durbin over there and Andy Shea. Gary does a great job with the Legends. 41 seconds here. Swalback, and he gives left side up to about the 18-yard line. 34 seconds. I'm not sure Catholic will even stop the clock, Coach.
No, I don't think so.
30 seconds.
They understand the situation.
Yeah, they're down 17, and timeouts won't do much good but prolong the agony.
The ball carrier.
So down to 20 seconds.
I don't understand.
3rd and 5.
So I'm not sure Highlands.
They don't need to run a play.
Yeah, I don't think they do either. Just letting the clock run down to 10. And so Highlands is going to capture it. 44-27. Fort Thomas Highlands wins it here over Lexington Catholic. And it was a game of turnovers, and the turnover battle went to Highlands, and the game went to Highlands 44-27.
Yeah, and it was a real tough battle. 2 really physical football teams, completely healthy. Nobody got hurt that we saw. Both teams are ready to play their next game. They're ready to go.
Well, that'll do it for us, William. 44-27. The victory goes to Fort Thomas Highlands over Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic's first defeat of the season. Coach Meehan, next week it'll be a fan pick'em game. You vote on the game that you won on PrepSpin, and the voting will end, William, when on Wednesday. Will it end on Wednesday? The voting for next. Okay, it'll end Wednesday on the game we're doing. You pick the game, we'll put them up online. But the final score here as Fort Thomas Highlands 44, Lexington Catholic 27. For William Warfield, Joe Allen, Mike Meehan, this is Gary Ball. So long from Joseph K. Ford Stadium.